Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 588th stream where my fingers are crossed, and maybe yours are too, because we've had a few glitches in the Matrix. I'm seeing some weird sort of anomalies in my task manager as I am monitoring things. I have done some of the things I talked about in the last stream, and so to catch anyone up who may not be abreast of the situation, I had a really strange audio glitch in my first stream of the week, or my first attempt, rather. We didn't actually finish that stream because things just didn't sound right. We were getting these pauses where suddenly audio would be dropped. In my ear, I was hearing these strange glitches, almost robotic like. It would go into this electronic noise. And there were other things as well that were really troubling. I was getting some dropped frames, and in general, it wasn't great. Now, please let me know as I'm talking and as we're just chatting right now at the start of the stream if you notice anything strange. But I want to thank you all for being here. Dash, Fires from Dragon, Chrono, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that. And I also do love, Chrono, all of those messages that you share as you come in out of the wormhole, stepping out of an Uber vehicle. Apparently even tanks are allowed. Dash Magnum, thank you for activating the good vibes beam. That cracked me up. Fires from Dragon, thank you truly for all of your Christmas gifts that went into my Animal Crossing New Horizons mailbox. I really enjoyed going into Isle Mana and seeing my mailbox dinging and knowing that I had something from you. So thank you so much for that. Also, I really appreciate the comment, and I need to double check who actually sent it. But the one about the last stream, because actually, yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool stream. It turned out really nice, all things considered. It wasn't what I had planned, but actually I think it did really end up being a cool thing. Let me see if I can find this. Who said that? Chrono, I had fun last stream just checking out your room. Thank you. Yeah. So we went around all of this whole area and we just looked at everything, and I was showing you some of the behind the scenes, shall we call it, especially the view that I see, which obviously you rarely do see when I'm like this. Zershade, welcome on in. Zershade pokes their head out of their wormhole. Zershade, your head, man, your head. Car9, welcome on in. Heyo, Art of Mana, did you know Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is on trial, free trial, until the 5th of January on Switch. And I believe I saw that posted in the Discord, which is really cool. I do happen to have a copy back there, and I look forward to playing it. I haven't actually picked it up yet, but I do have a physical copy. That is a game that really interested me. Chrono says, I had an island on Sunday. I was showing my mom about video games. She played a bit of Breath of the Wild. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Then Animal Crossing. She said playing Animal Crossing was a bit too much like work. Kind of true. I do understand what she's saying. Okay. I've done a few things. Like I spoke in the last stream about, I had a plan of how I was going to try to adjust settings and try and get my streaming setup to work and see if this computer could actually work. Now, some of those things have been done. Actually, a lot of those things have been done. Maybe there was one thing that kind of fixed everything. I'm not entirely sure I want to bank on that yet. I am seeing some concerning things. I am seeing OBS running fairly hot, shall we say. Not sure why that is. I kind of want to do a little more testing. So here's what I'm actually going to share with you today. This may very well be the last stream of 2020. It's possible. I may stream tomorrow. I may. Boy, wouldn't it be funny if the last stream of 2020 ends up being a train wreck of technical difficulties. That would be kind of funny. But it would be appropriate, shall we say. It would be appropriate. But, however, ergo, 2021, I do think, because I'm in this process, I don't want to start right away with Zelda, okay? I had planned on launching a sign up on my website for folks to be able to go and see what time they would like to assist me as a walkthrough guide. And that's not yet been put live. And I also am still trying to figure out time slots. So I'm thinking right now Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 p.m., and then Saturday, possibly both the morning and evening. And, maybe that would be a later stream Saturday night. I don't know yet. That's still something I'm trying to figure out. The other thing I wanted to do, of course, is make sure that my streaming setup is working. So some things seem to have made a difference and seem to have made this a little bit better. It's running better than it was. I'm not hearing the audio glitches. I don't know if you are. I'm certainly not yet. However, I am looking at CPU spikes and peaks. I'm a little worried about that. I don't really understand what is going on. So we're just going to kind of roll with this right now. I'm going to continue to work on things. I will say there are some stutters, but they're slight, okay? In fact, even things like when I threw the emotes of mana up, I was noticing some stuttering. But let's try something here. Let's transition into a game screen and see if we don't maybe have a little better luck that way. So let's snap our fingers and find out, shall we? 3, 2, 1, and jam. Okay. Now we're still doing okay. Interestingly, I'm noticing my CPU going down. I'm wondering why it is that on the last screen I had the CPU going up. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering now if maybe there is some change to how Capagen, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Capagen is running, because the big difference between this and the last scene we were on, which, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go back to that real quick, okay? This is mostly a stream, okay? If it works out, we're going to roll with it. We're going to play some Animal Crossing, and we're also going to play some Super Mario Brothers 35. But, okay, I'm also testing things. So let me just jump back here really quickly. Okay, what is the difference? Okay, see, yeah, there my CPU starts spiking. Now I have my alerts all set up the same. I have my browser plugins, such as Capagen, all working all the same. Seth's browser, Seth's code, 8-bit dad 7DC, that's all running. I have even less capture sources. In this scene, I don't have the game and the GoPro. I simply have the GoPro. So that's interesting. Now, obviously, this does have over here this. Okay, we're going to try something really quickly. Capagen. Let us disable that. I think that's how that works. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure if disabling it... Let me look here. Not actually sure that there is a way to disable it. I just turned it off and it didn't seem to make a difference. I'm not sure if it actually disables it or not. It's not something I can disable from here, being a browser source. So that may not actually work, but let's see. Maybe it's harder to render streamed video compared to game video, says someone whose ideas should be taken with a large chunk of salt. It's salty, Dash. I don't know. Hey, Chrono says, I may try Mom on AOC. It's funny because AOC is something that I have been seeing a lot lately, and there's multiple definitions or, explanations of the acronym, and I don't know what that is right now. AOC, huh? Or the original Hyrule Warriors, which is awesome. Pirate Warriors 4 One Piece is online co-op. Okay, Car9 is saying something. I 100%ed Age of Calamity not too long ago. I got 3 new Switch games for Christmas. Nice. What did you get? Very cool. The hardest part for me is going to be different Warrior games. Oh, going to different Warrior games is the flow of playing, Chrono says. Dash says, not a dash of salt. Chrono, I love that. Oh, Age of Calamity. Oh my gosh, of course. Firestorm Dragon says, perhaps it's somewhat easier to play back the game video because the camera is being run by the computer. The thing is, Firestorm Dragon, both are run through a capture device. So it was a good thought. You're right, because if it was, say, a webcam, I would maybe be more inclined to think that, because in a webcam, theoretically, the processing is happening through your computer's processor. So actually, that's a really insightful way to think of it. You may very well be correct there. However, I think in this case, it would not apply because both my GoPro and my video game capture are going through capture cards. Car9 says, I used to fall into other Warriors games since I played the original Dynasty Warriors games. You're used to going to other ones. Okay. Well, then I blame Black Magic. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so, but let's go back to this for a moment, because this, right now, I'm seeing 98% CPU usage. I dropped to this scene, right? Instantly down, gosh, I'm seeing 80% CPU. I mean, it's like, let's just say 20% difference here, because I just saw it drop to 78%. We're looking at a 20% CPU usage just between these two scenes. My goodness, I just saw it drop to 75. I mean, that's still really, really high. I'm so sorry that I was talking so long that the screen just went to sleep. That's interesting. My streamed resolution is 75%. Excuse me. I was looking at the 75%. 720p. 30 frames per second. 3000 bitrate. Dash says, wizards, absolutely no sense of right and wrong. Maybe your camera is high res or something. No. Again, I have, between these two scenes, in fact, this is what I don't understand, because the last scene that I was on, but thank you, everybody. I'll get to the game in a moment. Thank you for being patient with me as I try to suss this out. The biggest difference between this and the last scene. Hey, Let's Jays, how you doing? Thank you. My CPU is running right now at 78%. And 72% of that is OBS Studio. That's what is really strange. So strange. And this scene has this camera, right? Which, again, I have two sources. I have capture sources. I have this, right? And that. And both this and that are run through capture devices at 1080p. Or, yeah, no, I think they're both 1080p, okay? And so I have both of those, plus, and you'll notice down here, I have this down here, you know, kind of in the whole thing. Hey, how's it going? Caden can't come back. Oh, you can always come back, Caden. Caden, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm sussing out some technical difficulties. I am not yet in the game. I'm not sure what is exactly going to happen. However, Caden, I will say, I do like to get to know people a little bit before I invite them to my island, that sort of thing. Feel free to hang out, chat with me a little bit as we get to know one another. Eventually I do invite people to my island. I also do island visits that sort of thing. So right now, I'm sorry to say that I'm trying to kind of sort out why my CPU is maxing out as I'm streaming right now. Definitely a weird thing, because I have, again, these two big sources, which I would think would take up a lot of my CPU. Plus down here, I've got this source here, blurred, which is an additional layer, an additional effect, plus all of the background layers that are over it, causing the cool little streaks and the coloration and all that, right? Plus that little me face is actually a slideshow of images. That's how I've made that animation. All my alerts are up and everything. Okay, if I go to this screen, all I have is the one source of the camera and my chat, plus the alerts. So why is it doing this? That's what I can't figure out. Oh, and the other thing, sorry, Capamon, Capagen, excuse me, Capagen, which, in case you don't know what plugin that is, Capagen is actually adding all of these little emotes that flutter up. So if you put an emote in chat, it will put an emote off to the side there. Interestingly, though, look, 90-something%. I mean, it just instantly dropped from, or spiked from 70-something to 90-something. Chat and alerts take a lot of CPU because of reasons. Let's chase. Well then, okay. Let's try this here. Let's go to this screen for a moment and see what happens. I mean, does it take 20% more? Whoa. Okay. We were down to 60. Whoa, the lowest I've seen now is 65% CPU. Wow, we're hovering at 67 right now. 66, 67, 65. Wow. Huh. Okay. Okay. Firestorm Dragon says, so it's my fault. Or our fault. Still, I don't know why OBS is suddenly taking up so much CPU. That is really strange. Gosh darn it, I'm sorry, Firestorm Dragon says. That is funny. That is funny. Okay. By the way, yes, to anyone who is new around here, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're having a good time. I know it's a little awkward here as I'm trying to sort out technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming to the channel, giving me a chance to prove myself to you. If you like what you see, stick around, ask me questions if you'd like. That's how we get to know one another. I am an E for Everyone variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. And if you haven't noticed, I do try to really put a lot of effort into presentation. Hopefully things look good. But the real reason that I do any of this is to share our lives with one another, to connect, to grow together all around this shared interest in video games, this hobby that is video games. So welcome to the stream. Weird stuff. Let's Jays, by the way, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Car9 is saying something about Pirate Warriors going to take some time and Jurassic Park Evolution. Those are the games you got? Very cool. I don't know much about Jurassic Park Evolution, but hey, okay, well, you know what, my friends? I'm going to continue to do some work here. It does seem like some of the things that I was working on behind the scenes have helped, but like I said, the summary of all of the start of this stream is that I'm probably going to delay the start of my Zelda franchise playthrough just a little bit past the start of 2021 because I do want to make sure I lock in all of this part of the back end, make sure that everything is running as it ought to. Let's go ahead and we'll go back here and chat with Isabel. It is 7:20, my friends, on December 30th. Wow. No news to speak of today. Oh! I did not see the talk show of which you were speaking. I don't know. Isabel. All right, let's do this, everybody. I have a new islander to introduce you to. Actually, it was pretty exciting. I went to the campsite and met this cool poet, and we kind of connected. A little cat that I thought was pretty cool. I'll introduce you in just a moment. First of all, let's go ahead and grab this song, which I don't believe I have. I might, but who knows? It looked different. A new neighbor, awesome, Dash says. And a bell tree, which has sprouted? I don't know what you say. Apparently with only the 1,000 bells, though, so not quite that exciting. I think this was one where my pockets are full. Has that happened to anyone? If your pockets are full and you dig up the bells and then you're told, hey, you should drop something or rebury this item, then you can't get your 10,000 bells out. And that's what happened to me, unfortunately. How did you like the bed I sent? Oh my gosh, Firestorm Dragon, that was so cool. I loved that. That was awesome. What is this? On Twitch, Chrono, you can take a look at the Jurassic Park Evolution game. Ah, yes, indeed. Chrono says, yeah, but I just wanted to hear your impression. So my friends, the villager or the islander who moved out is Patty. If you remember Patty, Patty was our cow, and she lived down here. She was kind of a rock star, a little bit of a diva. Well, I'm excited to introduce you to our new islander. And I liked Patty. Don't get me wrong. Those weren't pejorative things, okay? Rockstar, diva. No. She was pretty cool, and she had a neat little place with a bunk bed. But look at this. Oh my goodness, this place looks neat. And look, it's Lolly! It's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied just now. What are you making? Look at her eyes. They're commas. They're so cute. Cool pansy wreath. I want to see this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ah, she's so cute. Lolly, please, I do want to learn how to make a cool pansy wreath. Sure, yeah, please, do tell. Okay, how do I do this? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look how cute she is! Give it a try when you have the time and materials, Bonbon. Oh my gosh, like seriously. Look at this. Look at that face! Oh my gosh. Oh, stop. Nerd Holly, hello. Oh my gosh, look at that face. Look how adorable that is. Like, what? How? I did. It's so cute. Like, I mean, just hold on a second. Wait, we're gonna really just, we're gonna zoom in here. Look at that. 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 There's like there's a little mouth and the cute little eyes. And it's got a little sweater. Lolly, you're the best. Lolly, I'm so happy you're here. I did attempt to go through and you know, several times Lolly was about to kick out someone in my island that I didn't want kicked out. Marina, I'm like, no, you cannot kick out Marina. That's just not the way things work around here. Lolly was also looking at possibly kicking out Drift, and I debated, but at the end of the day, I kind of wanted to have Drift stay here, because Drift is just kind of a staple of the island, and we need a couple of, you know, sporty types around here, you know? Oh my gosh, look at that. The little mouth was open. I'm just gonna look at this all day. Oh man. Oh, that was adorable. And I think at one point, I think Lolly was going to kick out Blanche, and I thought, well, no, Blanche is still kind of here. It's kind of fun. We're just getting to know one another. We got to do this. Marina is the island. Firestorm Dragon, you're right. Marina cannot leave. Marina is the island. You're right. Absolutely. But no, I mean, let's just look at Lolly. Oh my gosh. So I was sort of thinking. Dash says Mana has only had this villager for 5 minutes, but if anything happens to them, he will destroy all of us and then himself. Oh my gosh. Nerd Holly, yeah, I am 3 hours behind. That is, well, behind you, I suppose. Yeah, I am West Coast time. Nerd Holly, lovely to see you and your artistic self. Welcome. I'm just, sorry, I'm not, I want to wait until Lolly has that cute little, oh my gosh. took a picture of that because that was the most adorable face. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is amazing. This is too good, my friends. This is like one of the best things ever. There's something about the eyes and the expressions. It melts my heart. Oh, there it is. That's the one. That's the face. That's the face right there. Oh my gosh, this is too good. Anyway, okay. Can you tell? I'm kind of in love. I'm just gonna watch this for a little while longer. Okay. Firestorm Dragon says my snowboy is perfect today. Nice. Oh, very cool. Oh, Nerd Holly, that's great. Nerd Holly bought a webcam to sort of film and share painting miniatures. Excellent. That's really cool. Well, friends, I mean, it seems like things are better on the stream right now, and I have a few things that maybe I might just disable. I don't want to, but I mean, like Let's Jays was saying, if I am maxing out my CPU somehow, which I wasn't doing before, but if I am, based on simply the chat, maybe I don't run the chat on the side. I don't know. It's weird. I am looking at some other alternatives and solutions, so bear with me as I continue to look at it and assess some things I can do. The other thing I was looking at, and I'm going to try to do, this was kind of a new thing I put on my to-do list, is I'm going to see how much of my overlays I can actually offload onto a service such as Stream Elements. Because if I could put all my backgrounds and things like that as Stream Elements scenes, in theory, that's not going to take up as much CPU. I'm not certain. I'm not totally sure about that, but we'll test it and see. The thing is, this is a little bit of uncharted territory. I don't fully understand how this works, but we'll test it. We'll look at everything, and you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, and I am also going to, you know, when I do that, have to see if Stream Elements even allows video as part of their overlays. I don't think they do, so that may not work just as a whole. However, if it is chat and things like that, well then, I mean, everything else is working better, so maybe that's not even going to make that much of a difference. But look, right now I'm at 90%. I just spiked to 90%. So something weird is still going on with my CPU. And, you know, anything I do right now seems very much like I'm just putting a band-aid on things. That's the unfortunate thing. So, Nerd Holly, will you be streaming your art? Because that would be awesome. I would love to see this. Or will it be YouTube? Where should we find you? I'd like to know. And speaking of Marina, we're going to pay a little visit. Oh, wait a minute. Let's actually, yeah. I did a Susie pattern for Evil Guy not too long ago. Also, I created some patterns you can get on Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mana. Ooh. That stack of books there I gave Marina. Hey, Marina. Marina's reading. Aw, thank you, Marina. Let's chat. I did have some interesting things happen. Patty, by the way, I think was my first villager, first islander that I met on a deserted island getaway. Anyway, Dash says, dang, well, a temporary solution is still better than no solution. And then that's it. There's something going on. There's something fishy. But you're right. I mean, it's still better than no solution. I've been working hard on this. I actually ended up staying up a little later than I should have last night, just working on this and trying to get it working after the stream. But it all was kind of fun. I know, based on at least one comment, that others found it to be fun as well. But yesterday, just having the phone and gallivanting around the family room was kind of cool. Whoa, did everyone else see that, or was that just me? Did anyone else see that enormous spike and lag. That was strange. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm at 100% CPU. No dropped frames, but I just went to 100% CPU, and I have no idea why. That was weird. Oh, it's spiking again. This is weird. This is peculiar. I don't understand this. Huh. Okay. Huh. Anyway, we're going to continue on. Please do let me know if you notice something a little strange. Or, glitchy. That kind of thing. Hey, Blanche. I love when Blanche wears that black beanie because it kind of makes Blanche look a little bit like she's ready to rob a bank. I don't know. Does anyone else notice that? Like, just look at Blanche up there. Like, I don't know, Blanche. It's not worth it. Life of crime. Doesn't pay. How you doing, Blanche? What's up? We're just going to chat with Blanche. Hey, you are so welcome. Oh, man, Blanche, I know it. But, boy, now I want to do this. Chrono says, question, the computer in question is a desktop. Is that right? Unfortunately, no, it is a laptop. Interestingly, and I don't know how many people know this / remember this, my original desktop computer stopped working. I was just noticing the little Blanche footprints there. That was kind of cute. It stopped working for streaming. Now, what I think it was is, at the time I was doing I was doing a single PC setup. I was running Minecraft with pretty advanced settings and trying to stream, and it was not able to keep up with it. It was an AMD processor, a little bit older. It wasn't as multi-core, hyper fast threaded as the NVIDIA, as the Intel chips that were being commonly used for single PC streaming at the time. It was just kind of older. It's the FX something, I don't remember. But, it's a good gaming laptop, gaming desktop. Works well for that. I've enjoyed it for that purpose. I continue to enjoy it for that purpose. However, for streaming while I'm playing games on it, it just stopped working. So the Friends of Mana actually helped make one of the best purchases for this channel. And that was through all of my payouts and things like that. I was able to get this laptop. It's an Asus laptop or Asus laptop. Works really well for streaming, or at least it has. And I think I'm still going to give it some credit, okay? It's been a good laptop. No, Firestorm Dragon, I don't have a Southern Hemisphere island. I don't know if anyone else does. We'll find out. But it's been a really good laptop. It is in essence, it's a gaming laptop. It's pretty powerful. It's allowed me to do a lot of cool things. However, at this point, whatever the issue is, I'm not sure what it is, but we're encountering an issue. So we got to figure this out. But dual PC streaming was good. I have thought, and this is a possibility for the future, is I could attempt to set up my gaming PC for streaming, especially considering I am no longer really playing as many PC games. And then I could use this if I'm streaming a PC game. It's just one of those things where it's like I don't fully know how this is all going to work out. It could end up being a situation where I just I don't really have. I don't know. I have a lot of questions. I have a whole flow chart of things I'm going to be doing. So we'll find out if it in fact will be possible, if it all will work. We'll find out. Anyway, so cool. We just got that. But yeah, I am thinking of potentially using my desktop again for streaming. I just have to move a bunch of things over, a bunch of files and scenes and exporting and all that kind of stuff. And it is getting older. It does not have an SSD. It takes a long time to turn on. We'll find out. But anyway, I am going to continue to work on this. A dual PC setup is, in my opinion, the best way to go. I enjoy doing the dual PC setup. I think it works well. The laptop is great because I can move it around, use it for various things. Whatever the case may be, it's still a good investment. It's still a good thing to have and to use. I just need to figure out something. But I was also looking at other computer options, and there are computers that would work well as a second PC dedicated to streaming where I wouldn't have to buy a graphics card. I wouldn't have to get that much RAM. I found one, in fact, just the other day, $400, just yesterday. And I was looking around a little bit after the stream. $400, it looked like it would be good. It looked like it'd be an excellent streaming PC, just dedicated to that. A nice thing there, I could just kind of ignore most updates. One of my thoughts is if I could get a fairly inexpensive computer, and who knows, if I got an upgrade to the desktop computer, laptop computer at some point, if I had if I had the money, right? Like if there was enough stability in my job, I could get, whatever it is. If I could get that, I could, if it was a reformat of my current gaming computer, or if it was a new computer dedicated to streaming, what I would do is just get it set up with just my, streaming software and everything, and essentially have it be a work device. Like I would cease to update it. It would essentially connect to the internet to allow me to stream, but I would try to limit the updates so that I don't have to constantly fix things that get broken. Who knows? Firestorm Dragon. Yeah, I know a couple of people who've talked to me about wanting to, go to another hemisphere to try and catch bugs. Interestingly, at work today, it was kind of cool. I had someone join me in the break room and talk to me about how much they really loved Animal Crossing. They just got the game. My best friend who works with me was like, oh yeah, Brian knows Animal Crossing, loves the game, has a really fun time with it. He'd be someone to talk to. And she had just been starting the game with her 2 daughters and had a lot of questions. And I was able to help her the day before and direct her towards some of the things she should do as next steps. And then, she was asking me some more questions today. We were having a fun time talking about how relaxing the game is, how she was becoming friends with Tom Nook and all these kinds of things. It was pretty cool. And as we're doing this, I thought about how, man, this is really neat that, this game has become such a huge part of 2020 and people are still enjoying it and talking about it. Very cool stuff. And the opportunity I have to stream it with and for all of you, it was really cool. I'm into this game. It's been very relaxing, very enjoyable, and yeah, it's been a blast. We were talking a little bit about how to approach the game, and she was asking, hey, so how do I went to Blathers with, I caught something, I went, Blathers accepted it as a donation, was really excited, but then I went to talk to Blathers again, and, I had caught a moth, and Blathers didn't take it. Why is that? So I was telling her how you go into the ZL menu, and you'll see the Nookpedia, and, I was just kind of giving her the lowdown, and sure enough, oh, that makes sense, and I was giving her the little tip to see what had been donated and what hadn't, all that good stuff. So that was pretty cool. And then we were talking a little bit about how, and then things are going to come and go, and just look at that. She goes, oh, that's going to save me so much time because I won't have to keep going back and forth and asking if Blathers has something. And little things like that just make me smile. Chrono asks, how many pictures do you have in your Switch? Too many. I have a full SD card pretty much. I could not fit another game on there at the moment. So what I think I might do is take my photos off after maybe doing a little bit of a photo tour on stream. We'll find out. But I have a lot. Chrono, you're right. No SSD is no bueno. That is a bit of a problem. Yeah, Fires from Dragon says one thing that stings is people who got the game on Christmas miss out on the Christmas event. Well, to be fair, I too sort of missed out on it. I don't really know how it happened, but I guess I didn't realize that it was all taking place Christmas Eve so heavily. And long story short, I got logged into the game way late because I was helping out with the midnight mass. So it was after that, came home, wrapped some final presents and things like that, got things set up at our home, and then logged in, and I had Jingle wandering around, gave me a bunch of things to hand out and all this good stuff, and sadly, everyone was asleep, so bummer. But next year, that's part of the nice thing about this game. There's always next year, you know? We have a lot of bells. Not as many bells as we had, but we have a lot of bells. One thing that... yeah, Toy Day is always on Christmas Eve. Kind of unfortunate you missed out. Yeah, I actually did not know that. I guess I hadn't been paying attention, so... Let me think about this. What do I want to do here? Okay, we're going to go to this Able Sisters store. Actually, first poking our head here and checking with Keaton. If I was going to play it, I might have to set it a few days behind. Well, that's an idea there, Chrono. Keaton, how are you doing? If Keaton were to move, I think I'd be okay at this point. I debate. I go back and forth. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of enjoy Keaton's company, though. We'll find out. Anyway, be sure to keep this game on during the countdown tomorrow for the Nook Miles. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That way you don't miss out on your actual countdown. Oh, okay. Well, honestly, we have planned an earlier New Year's, and my thought was I might stream the countdown. You wouldn't miss all those race car beds, Dash asks. Honestly, I don't know. They are pretty cool. I do like the race car beds. It kind of cracks me up. It's a fun house, so... but, I mean, let's take a look. Here are my residents, right? We've got Renee, who was one of my starters along with Drift. The two of them are pretty cool. I kind of want to keep them. Kind of the big sister, the sporty younger brother. Spork is just a class act. I love Spork. Maybe, yeah, I think Patty was before Spork. I think Patty was my next Islander. And then Spork, Marina, and then we have Lopez. Lopez is awesome. Marina is awesome, of course. I mean, these three right here are just fantastic Islanders. Keaton, I kind of feel like maybe if Keaton leaves, I'm all right. Same with Blanche. Maybe with Eunice as well. Non is someone I still want to get to know better, but I'm really enjoying Non. Lolly is probably going to be among this little trio, kind of making a quartet, I suppose, for the four Islanders who I could not go without. Lolly, you're just too perfect. So anyway, enjoy the countdown. It's an achievement. All right. Well, that's good to know. So I am planning on... I'm going to attempt to stream tomorrow, I think, is sort of my announcement. We'll find out. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. What do you all think? What are your New Year's plans, everybody? I am not actually working tomorrow. I have been training. I've been doing lots of training. It's been a busy week. I'm learning a lot. It's a lot of work. But I am free tomorrow to hang out. Just enjoy my time. I'm a little tired today. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little stressful too, but... You're helping clean out an office, Chrono? I mean, is that good? And how many of you are on some sort of a break right now? I'm curious to know. You're going to have an online party with your friends. Awesome. That's kind of what I was thinking I would want to do tomorrow. You know, kind of keeping this as a stream specifically for the ability to, I guess, have something for people to do. This is cool. Plushy muffler coat. That is adorable. I'm going to purchase that. That is adorable. Okay. Kronos says it's a home office, but I am on vacation. Well, very cool. Got some cleaning and things I'm going to be doing as well. We are probably going to have our traditional sushi in the evening. That's sort of our big thing. We always make sushi, and it's always a lot of fun. I think I'm going to get these down pants. Heck yeah. So let's do those. Make that purchase. You know what? Yeah, let's wear those out. Thank you very much. That's what we're going to do. Okay, and then we're going to go back. New Year's sushi. Yeah, exactly. It's yum. Yum is it. We go, we make a lot of sushi, we eat it. And then my mom, oh man, this is so great. So she loves those giant sparklers. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those giant sparklers that you can get. And they're very long, about 3 feet long. And, you know, the ones that just have the shimmery, star-like light at the tip. So she wanted to get these. Normally we would be traveling and we would come across a place to buy a few of these.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Scooter, thank you for that host. Oh my gosh. Hey, are you heading home? So considering we haven't done traveling, right? You know, we don't have any of these sparklers. So she went online. Oh, God bless her. It was so cool. And she found that she could order the wedding sparklers pack. And it's like 5 years, I think she decided. She was figuring out how many we would use each year. And I think it's like 5 years worth of these sparklers, maybe longer. I don't know. And yeah, it's just this big pack of them. It was actually for a really good price. And so we're going to try those out for the first time tomorrow. It's kind of fun. We're going to keep those for our New Year's tradition. But yeah, we'll probably do a little board game afternoon with the family tomorrow. And oh my gosh, FC Family Craft Dad, welcome on in, everybody. Oh my gosh, we have been raided. Oh, J-Star. Oh my gosh, welcome Raiders. Welcome. Grab a fire flower, dodge the bullet bills. Check out Family Craft Dad's stream and... All right, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Come on, Raiders. Let's do this. Let's do this. Family Craft Raid. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Thank you so much, Kimmer's Mouse. Welcome on in, JStar98. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He was doing SDV. Okay, my acronym game is so messed up because I'm learning all kinds of new acronyms at my new job, and I'm confused. Mana, put the sword down slowly. Stardew Valley, there we go. Yes, there was a time where I was streaming Stardew Valley every weekend. I miss that game. I've been playing a lot more Nintendo lately. Of course, we've got our Master Sword here. And I think you'll know from Family Craft Dad. Boom. We've got ourselves the Pickaxe of Destiny here. This is also signed by some friends of Mana from some of the early meetups right there. Pretty cool. We've got Dark Solid and Numbers and Draguma and Dana. And anyway, cool stuff. Oh, that's right. There's a new update for Stardew Valley. That's right. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out. I am Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I'm someone who loves to connect with people through this medium and through our shared interest in video games. I play a wide variety of things. I plan on playing a bunch of Zelda in 2021 as I go through the entire franchise all on original hardware and all of that good stuff. Now, I will admit, if you notice a few glitches tonight, I am still battling some technical difficulties and trying to make things work. I think we fixed some of it, but we still have issues, and I just kind of want to get rid of those issues. But if you like what you see, please do consider joining me in the future. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for supporting Family Craft Dad, someone that I highly respect, even though you may not see me in his chat that often. I have for a very long time thought incredibly highly of FC Dad and all that is done over there on that side of Twitch. So, yeah, shucks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that raid. And how was Stardew this evening? Ooh, moccasin boots. I think I want a pair. I think I want all the pairs. Oh man, I'm gonna get orange. We're gonna do orange. Is what we're gonna do. Let's do it. Yeah, let's wear it out. So you started a new world. Okay, very cool. And what is your goal in this world? And what kind of world was it? I'm curious to know. Was it, I forget what the options are. Was it like the mountains, the lake, a beach? Okay, nice. By the way, I've been following you for a bit because of Fizzy, J-Star says. Oh, J-Star. Yeah, no, J-Star. That's right. J-Star. Thank you so much. I was going to say, yeah, your name did look familiar. And no, it's nice to see you. Thanks for coming on in. I know a lot of the community, we sort of have so much overlap. And sometimes people, come, they follow, they hang out for a bit and can only stay for so long. You're not seeing any of this, by the way, because I'm on the wrong screen. But that's okay. It's okay. You can see some of it. I'm out here now. It's like, stand on my hand, little manna. It's okay. Oh, steady. Steady, manna. Steady. 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 Okay, we're just gonna... We're gonna continue on. Anyway. Oh, dear. All right, so we're trying all kinds of goofy things tonight. So, I am planning on playing a little Super Mario Bros. 35 as well tonight. To be perfectly honest, another game I've been playing a lot of lately, which I did not anticipate enjoying and I did not anticipate playing, has been, of all things, Fortnite. Oh my gosh. But, hey, listen, tonight, since we're still testing things out, hey, if you want to see anything, and I do mean that, if you want to see me bust out Fortnite, if you want to see me play a little Super Mario Bros. 35, if you want to see me, I don't know, do jumping jacks in the middle of the room, let me know. Probably I'm going to do it. Or I'm going to tell you no and give you a good reason. So what is that beach like, FC Dad? I'm curious. Fork knife? Chronos says. That's funny. Dash says that one painting from the Sistine Chapel, but it's real mana touching Animal Crossing Mana's outstretched hand. Nice. Nice. Jumping jacks? Chronos says. People are interested. Wait, you know what jumping jacks are, right? Or is that like a regional thing and you're asking me because it's weird? Could be. Do I know Final Fantasy XIV? As a matter of fact, I actually did stream Final Fantasy XIV for a good while, and I was playing a bunch of it. Unfortunately, I bought the game, and my free trial ran out, and I just haven't really had the funds or the time or the desire to purchase a subscription to continue playing. So I put it aside and haven't played it for a while. But it's a fun game. I think it's probably one of the best, if not the best, MMO that is made that's out there. I would give its competition Star Wars The Old Republic high regards as well. Maybe say that is its equal, its peer. Maybe it's superior. But, I mean, those two are just in a league of their own, in my opinion. I don't know anything better. Of course, that's just my opinion, and to be honest, I am not an expert on MMOs. I haven't played a ton in recent years. I used to play a lot of free-to-play MMOs, but, it's been a long time. And a lot of those free-to-play MMOs aren't even around, although, of course, Maple Story and some of those are indeed still going strong. But I played a bunch. One of these days, I'd love to do a stream, a stream just talking about MMOs. And maybe even looking back at some of my old characters. Some of them I've flat out forgotten the accounts and no longer are part of the communities. RuneScape, FC Dad says, yeah, actually, I played RuneScape, although I came to that a little bit more recently, and that was because of some friends of Mana who highly suggested it. Did you get through ARR? Now you're going to have to remind me what that is. Can't remember. Dash says, ooh, that reminds me, I got to do my Star Wars The Old Republic dailies for this week. Or weeklies, rather. Yeah, I do need to get into that game. I would actually love to stream it. But I just, streaming is one of those strange things. Not everyone wants to see the same thing. And I was playing through the Knights of the Old Republic series, or at least the first game, and people, they weren't as interested as I thought they would be. And then I kind of set it aside and forgot it. And we'll probably return to it at some point, but... Mike Tron Gaming, hello and welcome. Nice. I played RuneScape when it was brand new, before they started controlling the economy. I have a broken amount of gold on there, but I have no desire to play it again. That's funny. Hey, that's no problem. I watched a really interesting documentary on RuneScape. It was pretty cool, actually. For me, it's definitely a game I can understand the nostalgia for, and a lot of people enjoy it. I am fairly selective in my MMOs, mostly because for me, the subscription-based model is one I'm still not super comfortable with. So I haven't really played a ton of MMOs that are, AAA, so to speak, to use that phrase. But how am I? I'm doing all right, Mike-tron. Still working through some technical difficulties and hoping things will sort themselves out, but who knows? We're doing well on Animal Crossing. We've got a few cool things here tonight, which is pretty neat. But I am looking to play something else. Kind of thinking maybe popping in some Fortnite? Just because I want to play it. I feel like, what the heck? It's the end of the year. It would be kind of weird. Let's just do it. I don't know. What do you think? The other thing is, of course, Super Mario Bros. 35, which would be a lot of fun. Dash says, I might be in the minority, but I wouldn't mind a return to Knights of the Old Republic 1. Honestly, Dash, I'm definitely up for it. I would like to do it, and I think I will. But, I don't know. FC Dad loves Super Mario Bros. 35. Okay. Let's go to that. Let's turn it over to some Super Mario Bros. 35. Let me just go ahead. I kind of want to put this piano here. No, I'm gonna not yet. Okay. So I can't really put all that away, but that's okay. We're gonna put this in storage. Firestorm Dragon has won 2 games in the last few days. Nice. Let's go over here with these. I might not have that. Let's test it in a moment. Also, hey, there's a game that's going to be coming up soon. In case you missed it, ooh, it's cuckoo clock time. I was gifted by Seth and Scooter last night an amazing game, the Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle, which is something I'm really looking forward to streaming, especially because I'll be able to play alongside a couple of my favorite people, Scooter102089 and 8-Bit Dad 7DC. So be on the lookout for that. That should be coming to a stream sometime soon. And apparently I didn't have KK Metal. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, my friends. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, that's some KK metal right there. Break it down now, rockin'. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, if we don't do this, we're always going to come into KK metal. Hold on. Y is shuffle. Oh boy. Chrono is headbanging. He probably should not do that. The wall's so close to him. Ouch. Nice. Okay. And FC Dad says, I played it for like a solid day, but then for some reason never got back to it. I should probably break it out again. Yeah, you should. Although, you shouldn't break things. It's not always the best. Just saying. I don't know what got into me. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna get this controller out here, my friends. This is my secret weapon in the world of Super Mario Brothers 35. So we're gonna get this. And we're going to go to the scene that seems to break everything. We probably shouldn't do it, but yeah. At the very least, you should stream what happens in the game after finishing your third main story world. Your reaction to what happens would be delightful to see. Dash, I want to do it. I want to do it. Try it. Do it. Okay. Let's switch the games up. Close that out. Let's go in here. We're going to have to go to controllers and do all this stuff. Change grip and order. L and R on the controller. A when I'm ready. Done with that. Pulling up Super Mario Brothers 35. Selecting Art of Mana. We're going to go ahead and go to this scene. Maybe we should actually go to this scene so we can see what my items are. I don't know, that might be good. Let's also change. Oh, what did I just do? Hold on a second. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I doing? I'm breaking things. Hold on a second. Oh, Nelly. We're okay. Whoo! Time to see time to see Mana do the Mario 35. I think is where you were going with that. I like the comment. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just go to my stream manager here. And we are going to select Super Mario Brothers 35 as the game we're about to play. Done. Are we now showing up as Super Mario Brothers 35? If anyone could confirm, that would be fantastic. Okay. Here we are, my friends. We're going to go ahead and do a random. See what happens, and hopefully, I don't know. This could go really well. It could go poorly. Let's do this, my friends. Everybody, thank you again for being here, and thank you again, Family Craft Dad, for that raid. I really do appreciate that. Apparently, we're starting with World 1-2. That's kind of cool. Yep, Mario 35 confirmed. That's a lot of Marios. Dash. It's a lot of Marios. Okay. So this stream has been semi-successful, I would say. You know, we've actually had a fair amount of success. Wow. He says right before failing horribly in Mario. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, I'm nervous, but I'm also real... That was a fantastic run, GG. The Undercraft Dad says, of course, my dude, it's been a while since I've caught one of your streams, so when I saw you on the list, I had to come visit. Thank you so much. It was just a practice round. I was warming up. So it was, we're all good. So it's not like I would be silly or something. Seriously, Family Craft Dad, I appreciate it. I don't know if this makes sense, but really, I look up to you a lot. I feel like you were one of the first people I saw. Oh my gosh,
thank you. How generous.
Rest in peace, Mana Eat Up.
Zershade, thank you so much. I love it. The return of the Mana Derp. Yeah, you were one of the first streamers that I met who, seemed to have sort of the whole, family vibe kind of thing going on. And I've had a lot of respect for you ever since. Again, even though, our schedules don't always align. I don't know, nowadays, I'm looking at doing streams around the 7 o'clock time frame, mostly because of my new job and availability and whatnot. So 7 to 10 Pacific time. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll be able to catch a little more of one another. Clearly, Mana just did it for the vine. Nice. Woo! Okay. We're gonna get some coins. Please leave that big chunk be. I don't know why. I'm feeling way off on this right now. Woo! Let's grab that. There we go. Oh, I do have a new job there, Family Craft Dad. Yes, I was, after we moved. Well, I guess I forget how much I've actually caught you up on things, but my family and I moved back to our old haunts to be closer to family. Both sets of parents live, mine and Ms. Mana's, in the same hometown. And so we moved back here. Now, we knew that it would require some changes of our careers because what we were doing, there just really weren't available positions here in the area. So I was working actually for a while in a position that was very demanding, took a lot of my time. It ended up having later hours, so I was often streaming in the evening, but I became very tired and overworked. Frequently it was, frequently common for me to have a 50-hour work week and so on. So I moved to a position that is shared with my best friend, and it's working actually at a hospital. It's a very interesting career change. I'm not obviously doing anything in the medical field because I am not a doctor or a nurse. However, it's in the medical field, but you know what I mean. I'm not doing anything like practicing medicine. But yeah, and it's so far so good. There's a lot to learn. I'm still in training. It's only my third week, I believe. Maybe third week, I think. I started the 15th, actually. So, yeah. But it's going well, and yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. I am on call, however, and this is a bit of an issue. It's part-time on call, and so just making ends meet is a concern of mine. We'll see how successfully things go. Hopefully they go well. I don't know. Please think of me fondly. Let's do this. Why not? Paint your expectations of 2021. J-Star, should I play something or art? I like that idea. Yeah, paint your expectations for 2021. That's pretty cool, actually. Hey, thanks, Family Craft Dad. Hope things go well for me. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully. One big thing, I want to be able to have more time with my family, and that's the big thing. And already I've been able to do some work that I've wanted to do for a long time and haven't because of the job. So, yeah, things are looking pretty positive. Oh, boy. Okay. So, for those of you who may have noticed, I am level 95 right now. So J-Star says, so in other words, draw nothing. Nice. I like that. J-Star, that is an idea. Those are your expectations of 2021, huh? All right. I feel like this is one of those situations where I'm so engrossed in this game that I barely even know what I'm doing. Easiest art ever, Chronos says. That's a good way to do. So if you pick a topic for me, this is something that's worked in the past. Give me a topic. I'll just start chatting about whatever comes to my mind. And we'll see how long I can carry on a conversation about whatever it is that you want me to talk about. Ah, there's Bowser. Oh, well, that was handy. There we go. All right, we're just gonna cruise on down here. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Why is everything so difficult? You're doing well considering you're keeping an eye on chat at the same time. Well, thanks. I try. I try my best. This is one of those games that I have more success playing when I'm almost slightly distracted. I don't know why. It's weird that way. I mean, obviously I'm not having a tremendous amount of success at the moment. Mostly because I'm just apparently really bad at this game right now. There we go. Hold on. I kind of want to just jump in here and, oh, I was hoping I could do a couple of short stomps, and that did not happen. Oh, well. Pennies suck, is what I'm being told. Yeah, I mean, it's a little silly that they exist at this point. Although, can you imagine if there were still such a thing as penny candies? Do you ever remember watching the old shows? You know, things like the... what was it called? What was the show called? Not the Watsons. The Waltons. The Waltons. There we go. Do you ever watch The Waltons? Ah, that was a show. I feel like they would talk about penny candies and things like that. Back in the day, you know, you go to the old Five and Dime, the general store, you know, all that good stuff. I always thought that was cool. And back in the day, money seemed different, you know, and it's still that way. In fact, I actually think it's kind of interesting because I was talking to someone about how expensive things were, you know, when we were growing up, and it's definitely different even now. Things like gas, you know, I'm starting to become a part of that age bracket where we start to reminisce and go, back in my day, you used to be able to get gasoline for only, whatever, you know. And I remember this came up on Christmas because I was gifted some of my old Nintendo Powers that were set aside by my parents. I had thought they had recycled them for me, as was my request for some wild reason. They actually held on to them and gave them to me. It was such a cool treat. And anyway, we were looking at the cover price, you know. My dad actually, for Christmas, in keeping with a sort of theme, got not necessarily his magazines, but ones that he remembers growing up and reading. His uncle used to get it. It was I believe it's called Flying. It's a magazine called Flying. And my dad's uncle actually had a small single-person airplane, and he built a boat and all these things. He was very interested in these sorts of things. And so my dad actually got the entire set from the year of the plane that his uncle owned. And it has the plane in it. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Shucks. Uh-oh, I am out of things. Oh, no, I'm not. All right, sweet.
Oh, thank you. How generous.
Oh my gosh.
Random bit falls out of the wormhole.
Thank you. Okay, I need to do some damage here, hopefully. Now, what if I do this? Yeah, that's the way we take out Bowser. So he got this. So we were comparing. I think it was like, 50 cents a magazine for that, and then it was something like $3.50 or so for Nintendo Power on one of the ones that I picked up. And then, nowadays you can't go to a newsstand, if one exists, but you can't go to a grocery store or whatnot into the magazine section and get a magazine for any less than $10. So it's kind of funny to see how prices have skyrocketed that way. Though interestingly, video games are really in many ways cheaper than they were when I was growing up. Because I remember Secret of Mana coming out, and a lot of the Final Fantasy games, they were coming out at over $100 for the Super Nintendo. And that's not even accounting for inflation. Nowadays, with games around the $35 mark, it almost seems like a bargain. Now, I know a lot of games now are coming out at that $75 mark, which is what they were listed as back in the day, but, for some games, Super Nintendo games, for example. I really do miss the old DS era when, almost every game was $35 max new. To me, that's just a perfect price for a video game. It's not too cheap, not too expensive. It works. I liked it. I don't know. What do you think an appropriate amount of money to spend on a brand new video game is? And I'm not asking what would you like to spend? Because, let's be real here. If I could just instantly have every video game I wanted for free in pristine condition, well, of course that's what I would say. But I'm saying, what do you think is actually fair? Something that would support the developers and the development team, the company, etc., would be worth the cost to you, but also would be a price that you could afford, where you feel like you'd be able to sustain your interest in hobby and gaming, and getting the games, the amount of games, etc., that you enjoy. For me, I think $35 is a little low for many games, and I think that it should really be dependent on the type of game that it is. I don't mean to say that should mean that a game has to be long. In fact, I think that would drive up, or that would lead to people padding their games in a way that actually hurts gameplay in an effort to drive up the price. No, rather, I think it's more to do with, the teams that are involved, etc. How many people are there to play? What kind of development was there? That sort of thing. Firestorm Dragon says $80 Canadian or $60 US is fair. Barring some exceptions, that's the highest it should be. Yeah, I think that for big AAA titles, that seems very fair. I think there are some titles that, have smaller development teams, and, even things that might be ports, re-releases, etc. I think that you could probably get by with less. But this is getting a little dire here. I'm a little nervous. Don't like this. Don't like the fact that time is running out. And my opponent here, of which there's one, now there is none. Haha! Ho ho! Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's better than the last time. Yo, I did a thing. Good feeling. AAA 45 Minecraft Stardew 30 Small Indie 15. AAA 45 Minecraft Stardew 30 Small Indie 15. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I think digital should be cheaper. I just think that's the way it should be. Digital should always be cheaper. You're not creating a physical product. It doesn't make sense. Twitchy Berry, hello. I didn't see you there. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Never pay more than $20 for a video game unless you plan to play the game multiple times through, Dash says. See, yeah, but game companies are sneaking in costs through microtransactions or more expensive re-releases. I do think that the whole Steam mentality of massive sales and things like that does hurt, because we then tend to accumulate a lot of games for cheap and not value them so much. And it drives down cost. I actually appreciate that Nintendo tends to not do those kinds of sales, but yeah. Friends, this is exciting. Many times physical is actually cheaper because you can buy them secondhand. Right, exactly. Or at hand-me-down stores. I do get that. But hey, well, that was pretty exciting. We just went to level 96. That's super cool, actually. Dash agrees on digital releases. Scooter asks or says, I don't know how to shop for cheap games, physical and digital. Oh, I know how to shop for cheap games, physical and digital. By the way, I don't know if you heard me, Scooter, but I'm really looking forward to playing the game that you and Seth gave me. Thank you so much. How do you play through a sports game, Rocket League, chess, etc.? See, I don't equate length of time or even amount of playthroughs per se with value. I look at it and say, if I go to a movie, I'm not necessarily going to a movie in a theater expecting to have multiple viewings. I'm going once for the experience, and I think some games are just an experience, and it's almost like going to a theme park. You just go and you enjoy the experience the one time, and there are games like that. For example, I would pay $35 for a short hike, even though it was a few hours long. Familycraft Dad says, anyways, it's getting a bit late. Have a good night, man. It got good seeing you again. It was good seeing you as well. Thank you so much for that raid. Thank you for bringing your community here, for trusting me to put on a good show and be kind to everyone. Thank you so very much for that. I really do appreciate that. Familycraft Dad, best of luck to you. Can we get a shout out for Familycraft Dad? Everybody, please go check out their channel and just see all the good stuff that is going on over there. Again, most recently, Stardew Valley. I don't know what the next stream is going to be. Familycraft Dad, if you want to shout yourself out, let us know when you're streaming next and what it will be. Feel free. That would be great. I think some of the friends of Mana do follow you. Others may not. So anything you want to say about your stream, feel free as you head on out. And thank you, Dash, for getting that shout out there. And Dash says, I agree, but then again, I'm not going to a lot of theme parks due to the price point either. Totally get that. Do we value movies like we do video games? No, we do not. And then in some ways, yes. It's weird. I don't know. Familycraft Dad is probably going to be playing Minecraft more than likely. Exactly. All right, Familycraft Dad, catch you later. Thank you so much. Yes, Familycraft Dad and Minecraft, it goes together like ba-da-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-wop. And definitely go check out Familycraft Dad. Thank you so much again for the raid. Have a wonderful night. Catch you later. Ooh, Scooter just bought some steelbooks for some movies. All right. Now, I will be honest. I am a collector by habit, I guess. By interest. By whatever. Anyways, I used to, collect CDs to an extent and DVDs and movies, etc. I am at a point where music and movies, video games, if I were not so interested in video games, if I were not a collector of video games, I would be all over a digital-only environment. To not have tons of games, which obviously I have around. Oh, what happened? I just sort of bounced off that Goomba and just went right to my death. Oh, darn. But, yeah, that obviously, for me, I tend to play games and enjoy them. I stream games, all of this. It's a passion of mine. So, for me, video games are a big part of, what I do and who I am. I enjoy streaming them. So, and playing them and collecting them. I just enjoy collecting them. So there's value in that. I like having video games around me. I like, as you've seen, I like to display consoles and things like that. They're just kind of neat to look at. They're nostalgic for me, that kind of stuff. Movies and music I enjoy, but, we in the Mana household, we have Apple Music. We have, various streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus, with which to enjoy a lot of excellent movies and TV shows. And you know what? I don't need to own them. There are a few exceptions, a couple of movies that are really meaningful for one reason or another, or have amazing additions that I will then, like to keep the version I have. I don't necessarily go out and attempt to buy those, though. Should something that I enjoy come out. But one of my favorite movies of all time is Big Fish. I love Big Fish. Such a good movie, and I do have a copy of that. Star Wars, of course, things like that. But I don't have a lot. I love Back to the Future, and it wasn't until I went to the store a few years back and saw that there was an edition that had some movie cells, and it was like super inexpensive, and I kind of went, you know what, I think I might pick this up. It wasn't streaming at the time, but there you go. Would I keep it now? Honestly, to be totally transparent, all of our disc movies and music, they're still in a box after moving, so they might go. Books, that's something that we collect. Ms. Mana favors books, I favor games, but both of those are things that we're interested in. Books are a common passion for us. So those are our two collections. Those are the two things that we have. Now, you might very well argue that, hey, go with Kindle, go with library books, etc. You can do that. So I think it comes down to, is there a value to you for having the physical copy? My brother-in-law loves collecting movies on disc. I have family members who love collecting CDs or collecting vinyls, albums for those of us who are older, I suppose. So it just kind of depends. But I do think it comes down to, what is your interest and passion? I do think that it's nice that we're seeing a resurgence in less commercialized or less, like, how do I say it? More artistically done editions of physical media. For example, there was a time where magazines were so dime a dozen that they became, there was competition for who could turn the most profit, the cheapest paper, etc. Nowadays, you look for a magazine and you'll notice the trend is to go for elegant, beautiful design, less ads, higher quality paper, all of that. And I think that's a very good change indeed. Books tend to be more hardcover and so on over those trade paperbacks we used to enjoy so much because they were cheap and readily available. Movies tend to have special editions that have digital and Blu-ray and DVD and tons of additional content and maybe some booklets and things like that, and steel books, etc. Music tends to be done in album form, which I think makes a lot of sense, because let's be real, a CD is essentially what you're getting with an MP3. So is there value in a CD? I don't necessarily know that there is. An album is going to give you all of that beautiful artwork and a unique sort of experience. I would almost say or argue that, for me anyways, if I were a little more into music in the way that, say, my uncle was into it, who did collect and who actually had a lot of CDs and stuff, in the time when you couldn't really go out and buy new albums, vinyl, LPs, etc. He still had his fair share, but he had a ton. If I were to do this now, I'd probably go for albums so that I could get vinyl, so I could get the beautiful large album art and booklets, etc., inserts and so on, and then have something like Apple Music, where that's where I would mostly listen to my music. But Jerry, hello. I wonder if you remember me, Jerry. Gosh, Jerry, I would love a little reminder, because I haven't seen that name for a long time. When did we first meet, my friend? I'm not entirely sure. It could be, you might have to jog my memory. It's lovely to see you. I feel terrible that I'm not recalling off the top of my head. But yeah, lovely to see you. I am talking about music and playing some of this fine game here. Oh my goodness, the Mega Queen Sam is raiding us. This is part of the Queen's ransom. Well, I can't go and grab my sword or pickaxe. Maybe I could. Okay. But we are, of course, mid-game. Everybody, welcome on in, Raiders. Lovely to see you. We have Iperathon. Wow, that was terrifying. Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for joining that raid. Welcome on in, my friends. We are 1 of 5, and we're going to see if we can't crush this like we did one of the last games where we did come in first. Or whether or not we're going to be kind of like our first game where we were out within the first level. That was rather rough, but we won't talk about that. We'll move on. Like a year and a half ago, I met you through Splatoon 2 and used to play with you a lot, and the other streamers too. Jerry, that's awesome. Okay, Jerry. I think I do remember. And now, did you change your name or is it the same? Because I don't think you did. But, oh, that's fantastic, man. I still, looking at my stats, see that my most streamed games are, first of all, Animal Crossing New Horizons, second of all, Splatoon 2, third of all, Animal Crossing New Leaf, fourth of all, Breath of the Wild. So, pretty cool, stellar lineup. That's the kind of content you'll see a lot of here on this channel anyway. You didn't change your name. Okay, Jerry, I do believe that I remember, but that's so cool. You were part of Splat with Friends as well, right? Jerry, would you like an invite to the Friends of Mana Discord server so we can continue to stay in touch? Because, yeah, I love reconnecting. It means a huge amount to me that you come back. Like, that Friends of Mana who, maybe had to leave for a while, come back. How are you doing? What's up? You'd like an invite? Dash, I don't know if you can make that invite, but if you can, that would be super. I believe I set some things up, but I didn't confirm it. If need be, I can certainly do it between levels if I'm reminded, because I'll probably forget, let's be real. There we go, I wanted that star. Sweet. Oh yeah, boop, there we go. And the other thing I wanted to say is, you're already in, but you have to make a new account for Discord. Okay, gotcha. Woo, that was close. That was terrifying. I miss Splatoon 2. I'd love to play some more of that. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. And these levels right here are just sort of torturous. But yeah, Jerry, how have you been? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? What's been keeping you? How was your 2020? Ugh. Hey, Bikini, welcome in. Lovely to see you as well. Oh my gosh. Is it true that they are going to remove this game? Indeed it is. Now, it's scheduled for March. And who knows if it will take on another form or not. I don't know. But Nintendo is, in fact, planning on removing this game from play. And I don't necessarily begrudge them this. I think it makes a fair amount of sense. I do think that the game will be a little more special, having sort of a shelf life, so to speak. But it is sad, too, because it's a very fun game. Dash figured it out. Awesome. I might have to do a little tutorial for everyone so that y'all know, but good. Glad that was sorted out. An invite from the Welcome channel would be fantastic if you're able to do that. We are 1 of 4, everybody. We're doing well. Obviously, this is a game that requires a little more attention and consequently means that I sometimes miss things in chat. I'll try and catch up. Thank you again, Mega Queen. How was your stream? Everyone, if you don't know Mega Queen, I'd love to get a shout out for Mega Queen as well. She's a longtime friend of Mana and someone who's been really crushing it in terms of streaming lately. I noticed that, she's just bringing in a lot of new friends and followers, doing a bunch of stuff, lots of different games. Really just, I actually didn't realize you were getting so serious about streaming, but congrats to you. You've been really rocking it from what I can see. And that was lame. Kind of should have done something with that Koopa, but oh well. All right, it's okay. Wasn't really thinking, but okay. Kenzie, oh my gosh, Kenzie. How are you doing? Lovely to see you, my friend. How are you? And I gotta check in with all the other Family Friendly Live friends, because I haven't even been in the Discord now for about a week, which is, I try to lurk in there at least, and I've been kind of out of the loop, mostly on my own fault, but anyway, yeah. You decided to make it more of a habit. It's paying off, and I'm glad, and I appreciate it, man. Hey, Sam, of course, my pleasure. Yeah, congrats. Seriously. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And Jerry says, memories here, you, Ginny Gravity, other streamers. Oh, man, those were great. Man, Ginny and I still, hanging out, great friends. She's been really busy. I've been really busy. If you check out some of those emotes, if any of the friends of Mana who are subscribers want to drop a few emotes in chat, those are actually made by Ginny Gravity, Jerry. Just kind of cool. So she's really progressing in terms of her art, and she's going to art school, doing a great job there, and actually provided all the emotes that you see here, which were which were commissioned by me, so that we have some awesome art here for everyone. And there you go. Yeah, Chrono, thank you so much. Mega Queen Sam has to take off. Hey, that's okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Oh, darn. Okay, we're gonna see if we can't just cause a lot of mischief, mayhem, and havoc here. Who knows? I'm gonna avoid that here. Woo! Oh no! I mean, I'll take that. Whatever. I gotta be cautious. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Whew. Nerve-wracking time. Nerve-wracking time. Running out of time. Running out of time. Gotta make sure I do some damage. Gotta do the things. Running out of coins. Oh man, I had all these piranha plants that I didn't knock out. That's not good form. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on right here. Okay, another star, but oh man. Yeah, Jerry, thank you. Yeah, I love the emotes. And she's even done the image that is our server icon for Discord. So if you happen to come across that, that's a pretty cool thing. Hey, we're one of 3, but we have just lost all of our coins and time is running out. This is not good. Oh boy. Yeah, time is out. We're gonna be, we're dead. Drat. We got really close to the end there, but we were just running out of time. I don't know what I was thinking. Third place, not. There's 2 left. Yeah, not that. Oh well. 2020, had some good memories here with you and Ginny Gravity and other streamers, but otherwise 2020 was all right. All right, fair enough. Hey, we leveled up to level 97. Let's rematch again, my friends. Ghost Kid, hey, good evening. Hey, maybe this will be the stream where we're going to reach level 100. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Once that happens, we will end the stream. We're at 97. This could happen. It very well could. We'll see if it does. I don't know. Kenzie's doing okay. Having a rough night? Oh, I'm sorry. Getting a chill little, though, so you thought you'd stop by. I'm sorry you're having a rough night. Anything you want to talk about? Or we just want to sit back, relax, take your mind off things, and have a little bit of fun with the friends of Mana. Gonna hit the elusive level 1 star. Well, Ghost Kid, that'd be pretty cool. But, Ghost, I'm imagining you've done that. Oh, nice. Jerry says, don't have a Switch anymore, but trying to get a permit. Well, that's exciting. Very cool. I guess you must live in an area where you have to get a permit to get a Switch. No, just kidding. I know what you're talking about. Exercising on a trampoline. Wow, that's cool, Chrono. Right on. Ghost, thanks for being here. Jerry's laughing. I'm glad Jerry's laughing. And creating some fun little reactions. Oh my golly. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, wow, there we go. Wow, Mario. Okay. That was less than exciting. Been playing other things like Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Ooh, that's exciting. Woo! Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. All right, boom. Hey, there we go. Ooh. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's what Ghost has been doing. See, I saw Jerry's color and I got confused. Ghost, right on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and Ring Fit Adventure. Oh man. You know what? I got my Nintendo 2020 in review email. Do you know that it said my top 3 Nintendo games, or top 3 games played total for 2020? Of course, Animal Crossing New Horizons at top. No surprise there. Surprising to me that this game was second, third Ring Fit Adventure. I was actually fairly surprised by that. Though I suppose I've played a lot of smaller games that didn't require quite the investment of time or weren't games that I would frequently come back to. And there were a lot of games that did require more time that I just didn't come back to. So, make of that what you will. Time probably being the single reason that I didn't, but still, that's where we are. I should do Ring Fit sometime. I would love to do some more streaming. That was a lot of fun. Twitchy Berry, how are you doing? How are things with the family and job hunt and all of that? You've been in my thoughts and prayers, actually, continually since we chatted last. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Chrono should do Ring Fit as well at some point. I think it's just a thing we probably all should do, if I'm honest. Jerry says it's not letting me join the Discord. Now, is that because, well, could be for a couple of reasons. You may have too many servers. If you are already in 100 servers, then it will not allow you to join another. That's one reason. It's also possible that maybe the invite is invalid. I don't know, Dash, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick peek at that. Who knows? Gotta go, Jerry says. Oh, Jerry, okay, fair enough. Jerry, please, I'd love to see you again, and maybe we can coordinate so I can get you that invite. Shoot me a message on Twitter if you'd like. And if you send me an actual message, like a DM on Twitter, I can always send you an invite link through there. I believe my DMs are open. Chichiberry has been off and on with Ring Fit myself. Yeah, I need to get on it because, oof, my belly is jiggling like a bowl full of jelly. Such as maybe, while seasonally appropriate, healthfully not. Jerry, good to see you. Have a wonderful time. I'll catch you later. Maybe we'll play some Splatoon 2 in the near future. Oh, what? What just happened? That was the darndest thing. That was so weird. It was like, I don't know. I feel like that was a controller issue and not a me issue, but what do I know? Not sure if I got that year in review thing from Nintendo Ghost says. Well, it would be in the email attached to your Nintendo Switch Online account, I believe. I'm not sure. And Dash goes, oh no. I don't know. That was weird. That was a weird thing to have happen. But anyway. Friends, I'm getting a little tired, a little punchy, a little hungry too. I actually didn't eat before the stream as I had planned on doing because I was doing more work trying to get things set up. It's still not perfect in case anyone's wondering. I'm still trying to work out all kinds of technical difficulties, but certainly doing better than it was. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. I also, though, kind of just want to play a bunch of Fortnite. I kind of do. Because I'm trying to get all these seasonal things so I can unlock this little Frosty the Snowman character. My friend and I are trying to get all the Beskar for the Mandalorian. Also, anyone here object to talking about the Mandalorian for a moment? maybe some spoilers included. If you don't want spoilers, just say it now. We don't have to talk about it. If everybody here is okay with a few spoilers as we talk a little bit, then we can go ahead and address that. That was the rumbling I heard on stream. Go eat, Mana. Nice. No objections from Dash. If anyone does object, please speak now or forever hold your peace. You check the email, no dice? Oh, that's a bummer, Ghost. No objections? No objections. I'm going once, twice, thrice. We'll just give a few people some opportunity to comment. No objections. I've seen half. Twitchy Berry says. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's not. Well, I don't care. I'm so far behind in Star Wars. It'll be a long time. It will be a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away before I watch it. Well, okay. You know what? I don't know. Dash, maybe we can chat in another context, because I kind of feel bad. I don't want to spoil it for people. I know not everybody cares as much, but I feel like these things are fun to be revealed in person. But I mean, again, oh, that ending, so good. Season 2 ending, excellent. Cannot wait for what's to come. I feel like it was super exciting. Chat now or forever hold your peas. Yeah, Dash says no worries. I don't want to spoil anything either. You know, it's those things that, like, people probably have heard, but, you know, I know for me, I like to just kind of be surprised by some of these things. I'm surprised, and this is what I'll say, though, avoiding kind of like the big reveals, just kind of talking about it. I'm very surprised that some of the stuff that came up in the finale was not actually leaked or spoiled. Because there were some pretty big things, everybody, like really exciting things. And I talked actually to my priest, who's a big nerd and Star Wars fan as well. We were just chatting and talking about it. He actually worked an Ahsoka reference into a homily too, which was kind of funny. But we were just chatting, and he made the comment that it was the best Star Wars ending in many years. You know, of any film or TV show. He just said, oh my gosh, like it was so exciting. And I would agree with him. I'm inclined to say it was precisely that. Well, that was disappointing for reasons. That is cutely nerdy, Dash says, homily, right? I know, exactly. It was awesome. Well, it's so, yeah, he actually, it was so funny. At one point, he was talking about, you know, sort of, he was talking about those things that, you know, capture sort of the imagination and the excitement of people, things that, you know, that sort of demand people to stop, pause, to talk. And he goes, one word for you all, Ahsoka. I know he might have said 2 words. He might have said Ahsoka Tano, actually. It was amazing. I'll have to get that whole thing, because it was really funny, and the context actually worked. It was great. For Halloween last year, we didn't celebrate it this year, but for last year we had a sort of trunk or treat at our church, and all the kids would come, and he was dressed as a rebel pilot, an X-Wing pilot, complete with his own, his own orange jumpsuit and helmet. He actually has one of those effects lightsabers, and that sort of stuff as well. It's pretty cool. Curtis says my pastor references 80s and 90s pop culture songs in his sermons. I usually miss them because I know little about music. Nice. But yeah, it was good stuff. And our pastor is actually a pretty young fellow, only very slightly older than me. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I'd like to count myself as young. I'm getting older, but anyway, so, and he's nerdy. He's also really into astronomy, and he has his telescope and an astronomy group and all kinds of cool stuff. So nerdy and awesome priest. Really good guy. Awesome guy. He is a Star Wars fan. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Oh my gosh. Oh, you mean your pastor. Nice. And he did a sermon on the old Karate Kid. Oh, I could totally see how you could do that. It's not something I'm incredibly knowledgeable about, but as someone who loves stories and big stories, kind of... oof, that was close. The stories that define us, that define our generation, our culture, that sort of thing. I find it very interesting. I know, Dash. I cannot believe they kept that under wraps for the show. It was amazing. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I feel like Star Wars is just going well. And I'm watching Rebels right now, by the way. I believe I'm in the second season. I can't remember. I'll have to double check. But I've been watching Rebels, really enjoying it. It's a little interesting so far because I feel like it has just a slower start. I don't know what it is. Like, Clone Wars captured my attention a little more quickly than Rebels, and of course Mandalorian as well. But yeah, Rebels. I mean, Mandalorian and Clone Wars. I just as soon as I started, it's like once you pop, you can't stop. But with Rebels, I feel like there's a lot of times where I'm like, do I really want to watch the next episode? Now, partway through the episode, I'm like, yeah, so glad I watched it. Oh, that's so cool, yeah. But like getting started in the first season, I was a little bit like, kind of gotta like push play. All right, I guess I'll get myself to watch another. You know what I mean? Is there anything else you want to look at on Disney Plus? Yes, as a matter of fact. I just noticed the other day on an account that is for kids, that Mana Sprout and her cousins watch stuff on. There is a CGI cartoon of the Rocketeer now. Now, there's also the original Rocketeer movie, which is a phenomenal movie, one that I can't wait to watch again, and will do so soon. But this cartoon looks interesting to me, so I do plan on watching at least an episode. And who knows? It's like the niece or granddaughter of the Rocketeer. I don't know. She inherits the rocket and the helmet and stuff, something like that. That video game of Rocketeer is great. I actually have the Super Nintendo as well as the NES Rocketeer games. I believe I have the NES Rocketeer game, actually. Now I might have to take that back. The NES one is the one that I grew up with. And then I recently got the SNES one. I don't even know if I ever played the SNES one. But I really love that movie. It's so good. And the comics that were reissued, I've never read the originals. I'd love to have the originals as a full book. Never did get it, but they did release it. This full original Rocketeer, graphic novel collection. But I think that era is just so fascinating. The look of it is so cool, and the Rocketeer movie it was a lot of fun. It's that sort of campy, very wears its heart on its sleeve kind of thing. It's why I like the Adam West Batman. It's why I like Hercules and Xena. I love this kind of stuff. Rocketeer has a special place in my heart for that same reason. It's good. It's good stuff, Okay, after you pay off your car, you may check out all that stuff. Yeah, there you go. So are you wondering whether you should get Disney Plus? Is that why you were asking? Because there are some other good things on Disney Plus. I mean, of course, it's Disney, so you have all the back catalog of Disney movies, animation and whatnot. And there's no doubt a lot of terrific stuff. There's some good original content on there. I don't know. I feel like with oh boy, with regards to there we go. That's what I wanted. With regards to streaming services in general, you know, it's disappointing that there are so many at this point, because I feel like really what we're turning all of this into is another way of getting your cable channels, where you're going to almost have to a la carte get all of your, you know, stations, so to speak, to get all the content you want. And now with HBO coming out with all kinds of stuff, it's a little bit meh. But Dash used to be so obsessed with Rocketeer. I'm surprised I never dressed up as Rocketeer for Halloween. Sounds like you did. Also, I see your comment there saying that the first season of Rebels was a little slow, but seasons 2 and 3 maybe get a little bit more in attention grabbing, shall we say? Why did I do that? That was a terrible idea. But anyway, yeah, I look forward to watching more. I'm gonna read those comments in a little bit. I am hopefully not going to lose here, because we're doing okay. A lot of Bowsers. My goodness, a lot of Bowsers. I want to take out all those Bowsers. I want to take out those Goombas. Boom. A little nervous. We're getting down there in terms of time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Woo! 90 seconds left. I don't like. We got a star. Okay. Woo. Sometimes, you know, you just kind of get a little bit freaked out there. Okay, only myself and another player. Oh boy, I'm out of coins. Okay. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, let's do that. And let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. No. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, no. Oh boy. Oh boy. 30 seconds left. Oh boy. There's that. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're gonna have to oh, come on, get that star. Get that. No! Gotta get a star. Gotta get a star. That would have been extra. Oh boy, gotta go. Oh, keep it alive. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Oh, it's out. I won!
What? With 3 seconds left?
What? What? Micron Gaming goes, whoa. Holy macaroni. I thought it was over. In fact, I was like waiting for that that final sound effect. Zershade with a raid. Thank you, Zershade. Oh my gosh, my friend. How in the world did we do that? Zershade, welcome on in, Raiders. Oh my gosh. How in the world? Number 1, way to go. Oh my gosh. We've got a Raider, my friends. Grab a Firefly. Dodge the bullet bill. We've got ourselves a Zershade. Whoosh. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the GGs, everyone. I am so happy about that. We're at level 98, my friends. We're at level 98. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna. I probably should stop. Oh my gosh, should I stop? Nah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna beat this. We're gonna do it. We'll go a little bit longer. A little bit longer. All right. Oh my goodness. Also, I agree the first season is a bit slow for Rebels, but season 2 through the end held my attention the entire time, whereas even to this day, I kind of view Clone Wars as something I rewatch for certain individual story arcs, skipping a lot of stuff in between sometimes. Okay, that's good to know. And a good point, too. Used to be so obsessed with the Rocketeer as a kid, I made a Halloween costume for it, and everything literally broke my heart to find out it was a flop when I grew up. I had no idea it was, because to me, it was like the best thing ever. I had a Rocketeer coloring book. I was all over that when I was a kid. I loved it. And in fact, my cousins did as well. We used to, talk about it. Man, I thought it was such a cool movie. I can't believe it's a flop. I mean, how? How in the world is it a flop? And I still feel like, the actors, like, this is going to sound really strange, but like, the two leads, right? Like, the Rocketeer himself and his girlfriend are like, this is gonna sound so weird, but they're like two of the most attractive movie actors in the world. Like, to this day, I don't know what it is. Like, they are, to me, the archetype for the, like, the charismatic leads, the two, love interests, that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that sounds weird, but I don't know. Like, Animate Barrel, hello! Oh my gosh. I played the NES game and liked it more than the movies. I don't remember the movie that much, Kerno says. Fair enough. Animate Barrel, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time. Thank you for tuning in and saying hello. What is your memory or recollection of The Rocketeer? Did you ever watch it? Do you like it? If you did. Howdy, Chrono, Animate Barrel says. Oh my goodness. Ooh, golly. Woo! We're doing the things. My only real issue with Rebels was when they involved anyone from the movies. You kind of knew how it would play out with those characters involved. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Gotcha. And that does make sense. Sort of like with Clone Wars, too. It's like, the ending, right? I mean, well, it's sort of like the prequels. But in that sense, I'm okay with it because to me, the prequels added so much. I actually quite like the prequels. They've aged well, I think, better than when they came out. I think some people were pretty sour on them when they came out. I think people now appreciate them a lot more and appreciate what Lucas was doing with them. He wasn't telling the story people expected him to tell, I think is what it came down to. And in terms of the latest trilogy, I think that they're going to be remembered very fondly as well. I really do. I think that whatever happens, there's a lot of good in them. And in sort of the way that some people really enjoy some of the expanded universe and others, don't. There are things that I like, there are things I don't, to be perfectly honest. I think we have to sort of take the sequels as this new era of Star Wars where it's essentially Disney, where, hey, you have Splinters of the Mind's Eye and you have the Thrawn trilogy and you have all of this going on. And you've got the Marvel comics with Luke, prancing around with the purple girl, and the little Furby Tribble, and you've got the Dark Horse Knights of the Republic. I mean, you've got so much going on, and so to me, it's like, yeah, it tells a compelling story in the Star Wars universe. Is it the original trilogy? No. Is it the prequel trilogy? No. But that's okay. Those exist, And this something different is interesting and compelling in its own way. And does leave enough for speculation and room to consider. Now, could it have been better? Probably. I do think that the original Star Wars movies maybe could even be better, as everything could. However, that said, I do think the original trilogy, and especially the original movie, are just such incredible myths for our times. I don't know really of anything like it, and I think that it will forever be remembered that way. And as such, it is a series that is always held to very extremely high standards. I don't know that Disney quite yet knows how to tell a Star Wars tale. Things like Frozen 2, again, very similar, very great stories. It's almost like what we needed was, the writers of Frozen 2 to work on a Star Wars tale, to create, something that was archetypical and, mythopoetic. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're going to get there. We've got a lot of talented people at Disney, no doubt, and a lot to still do. Automod is getting uppity again. Oh, what is Automod doing? Who knows? Hey, we're one of 3 right now. I'll have you know. Did not expect that, but okay, we'll take it. More time on the clock is always good. But I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have been for a long time. Obviously, there's a Star Wars arcade cabinet behind me. Boy, oh boy, do I wish I could get the Star Wars pinball machine. Look up Cool Toys and Retro Ralph to see what the arcade 1-up pinball machine is like. And ooh, does it look good. And that Star Wars one, oh, I want to play it so badly, my friends. I want to play it so badly. And I want one in my room. I just think it looks fantastic. And I'm a big pinball fan too. So, like, this just, it's looking fantastic. So, maybe one day. I personally don't want to have Star Wars buried with me Pharaoh style. It's going to have to grow and adapt if it's really going to survive to future generations. Dash, I'm totally down with that. I think that's a good way of putting it. To me, yeah, I think that's what it's doing. Look, I'm not saying that it needs to be like the original trilogy to be successful. That's not what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I like the new trilogy. I'm saying more or less, though, you know, what made the original Star Wars so good, it almost cannot be replicated. Star Wars now, I think, almost, in a sense, for me anyways, I look at as the original trilogy and then a lot of play in the world. It's almost like role-playing. You know, I almost think of the original content as such. And if you think of it, even Mandalorian, right? Big super fans who are creating these stories and adding in little things that are nods to elements of the original series, okay? In that sense, it's less of new content and more of playground role-playing fun, if you know what I mean. And I think that's great. I really do. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Indeed, I think that they've gotten to a pretty nice little formula with the shows, the series. I think that's a good idea. I think that it works well. I really like the format of The Mandalorian. I didn't expect to as much as I did, but I sure did. That was a lot of baddies in a row. It's kind of exciting. So I did, and yeah, I mean, what more is there to say? If you know, if it's good, if it's enjoyable, I mean, that's high praise. Ooh, I didn't mean to overshoot that. Whoa, that was a little scary. But I also, you know, I mean, let's not forget that around the time of the original movies, while the original trilogy was coming out, we had the Star Wars Christmas special. We had droids and Ewoks. And you know what? Like, all of them contributed to the greater Star Wars universe in some ways. We had, you know, Battle for Endor. And, you know, I think it's fair to say, you know, that it had its merits. It was play in the universe of Star Wars. And I think that's perfectly fine. I think that is perfectly fine. At the end of the day, Star Wars created a platform for talking of powerful things. My fear, you know, and I think there's a lot of powerful messages in the new trilogy. My fear, however, is that rather than really focusing on powerful messages and maybe messages that have not been reflected on lately or for a while, instead we will hear things that are already a part of the sort of cultural zeitgeist, and we will see more of an emphasis on just the fun over, you know, potentially telling something or contributing something deeply meaningful to our society at this time in our current culture. That's a fear I have. I don't know that I've seen that though yet. I mean, I think even if we think about The Mandalorian, the love exhibited by the Mandalorian for our dear friend, the youngling, the child, you see that there's a lot of love. Dark Solid X, welcome on in. Mana's won 2 games of SM35 tonight. That's right. Let's see if we can't make it a third. Get the hat trick going on here. I'm a little nervous. I'm seeing we're down to the final countdown. I should probably start using all of these things that I've got equipped. And we got a lot of stars all of a sudden. 146 coins. I should probably do some stuff, though. Okay, oh my gosh. There are not a lot of things. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. All right. Okay. Wow. Where are the enemies? Where are the enemies? Oh, I don't like this. Oh boy, I kind of like that, though. Okay. Ooh! Oh man, not... Oh! Boom! Hat trick! Hat trick! Mandalorian has helped confirm a lot of things for me, at least in terms of my tastes. I don't think I can ever go back to binge-watching shows. Good point, good point. You know what? I'm not afraid to say it. Battle for Endor is fun, actually. You know what? I'm with you. I am with you, Dash. I like it, too. I agree. I'm with you, man. Boom! 99. Hoip, hoip. Awesome run, Twitchy Berry says. Thank you so much. That was pretty good. We're just talking about Star Wars, having fun. True, but I think Star Wars needs to be able to grow and adapt. Yes, I saw that. Perfect. All right, good. We're still on track. Good conversations. Good win. I'm very pleased that we had that win. That was good. That was nice. As an aside, for me personally, I had a couple of minor adjustments. Nearly to star rank. Yay. Congrats. 2 wins in a row, Dash says. Thank you. As an aside, look how this is lined up here. Man, that is satisfying. I had made an adjustment to match the spacing of a couple of my overlays. Totally didn't plan it that way, but I cannot believe that it is such a perfect match that just lines up with the side there. That's the kind of stuff maybe a lot of people might not really think of or may take for granted, but those are things that I'm like, a well done overlay. Been lurking since Animal Crossing, but busy coding my stream bot. It's so confusing. Oh my gosh. Dark Solid X, that's so cool. Hey, can I get a shout out, everybody? Dark Solid X, a friend and fellow streamer. Your stream bot now, that's exciting. What are you adding to your stream bot, and what stream bot platform are you using? And would you like any input? Scooter, you need help with the bot? Yeah, Scooter can also help. Scooter may even be better than me. Okay, cool, thanks, Dark Solid X says. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-oh, way-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, ask me about submarines. I want to tell you about something. Ask me about submarines. Just ask me about submarines, please. Somebody, please, just ask me about submarines. We'll talk about it. Nice thing about my job, I can wear my video game shirts. Tonight I'm wearing my vintage Mortal Kombat logo shirt. Nice. Nice indeed. Oh, golly, that was close. Woo! Sometimes I scare even myself. Okay. Hey, Mana, what are your thoughts on submarines? Dash says. Okay, well, first of all, my thoughts on submarines are they're very cool. But also, it would be a little scary to be very deep under the ocean in a submarine. Okay. There is something that I saw pop up today in a targeted ad. Obviously, I'm a guitar player. I enjoy playing guitar. Lately, what I've been doing for the Christmas season at church when I'm playing is I have actually, I mostly play acoustic. And so I've been playing my acoustic, but I put a sound hole pickup in. And I've had one of these for years. But I put it in along with some effects pedals that I have, which makes for a very nice ambient sound. Have a nice pad almost, a lot of reverb, and then I have this pedal that's really cool that is my most treasured pedal, and it creates among other things, you can actually set this octave lower reverb, so it'll give reverb to your signal, and then also add at one octave below another reverb. And since we actually don't have a bass player, it's really nice, kind of fills in, and a lot of what we're doing, it's very pretty. And I can even finger pick and get this lovely sort of pad that's just very ambient and lovely. And Ms. Mana plays piano, and it just sounds wonderful over that, and just sounds really good. But today I discovered this new thing, and it's called the Submarine, and it is a pickup. It's a guitar pickup. And what it does, the reason it's called a submarine is it kind of looks like a submarine. It sits on the soundboard of your guitar. It could also be used for electric or acoustic. And it is kind of like a fat pickup, and then this little, almost like a fork or a shovel kind of thing. And it's like, here's the pickup, boom, and then here's this little lower section. It slides under 1 to 2 strings of your guitar. And what that allows you to do is, coupled with any other amplification, it allows you to have a second signal chain going out. And there were a few different examples of how to use this. One was to put it on the treble strings of an electric guitar, and while you're playing, you could actually put some neat delay effects on that. So as you strum, you hear this, nice electric strum, but then every now and then you kind of quickly pick these treble strings, and you get this lovely delay effect that really is pronounced against the rest of the electric guitar strum. But the one that I was most interested in was this person using it with an acoustic guitar and using an octave pedal, dropping 1 octave below, and just having the 2 bass strings used with this pickup, and essentially creating a bass line along with the guitar. So you could even strum chords. Suddenly you have a bass line because, you're presumably playing your bass notes, right? You could do a walking bass or whatever, and boom, there you go. Really cool. So I was pretty excited to see this, and I'm not sure how much it costs. I don't know much about it. But when I saw it, I was like, this is something I really want. Because what I've been doing, and I should mention this, by the way, with my acoustic guitar, and I mentioned this sound hole pickup, I'm still using a microphone for the guitar. So it's that lovely acoustic sound. It just happens to have a second signal, which is this, pad underneath the acoustic sound of the guitar. So I was like, imagine if I had now a third. So you have this lovely pad. You've got the acoustic, I'm just playing acoustic guitar, something I'm used to. I'm not really an electric guitar player, but I could just play this acoustic guitar and play it how I would play an acoustic guitar. But suddenly there's a bass line and a pad fill along with it. And I was like, how cool is that? It's just a neat sort of thing, and fills in, and yeah. So anyways, something I'm kind of thinking of, and thank you, Chrono. I guess I am a little on autopilot. I'm loving this game tonight. I'm just on a roll, I feel. But yeah. Do I have the DLC for Breath of the Wild? I do. Will that be a part of my playthrough in Breath of the Wild? So Breath of the Wild is going to be an interesting one. I'm not yet sure how I'm going to approach that in terms of this playthrough. I would obviously love to do, a full playthrough, 100%ing the game. I don't know yet if that's going to be how I approach it, if I'm going to try and do, all the DLC or not. Kind of just gonna have to see. We'll go for it, but that should be your last game, I think. Chrono says, Breath of the Wild. Well, and I think it will, but to be honest, who knows? We might have Breath of the Wild 2 by the time, we're wrapping up Breath of the Wild. We may even have something else. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I think Breath of the Wild would definitely be a really cool kind of thing to, I don't know, to sort of explore, and there's probably a lot that could be done there. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Whatever. It's such a huge game, but yeah, I would very much like to to 100% the game and do some other stuff, odds and ends and whatnot. We'll see. Hey, nice. Thank you so much. What is my level of completion for Breath of the Wild? Right now, it's not huge. It's not huge. I've only played on stream. I've played a lot. I've beaten the game, but I do not have everything. So, yeah, no, if you want to be my guide for that, my gosh, Chrono, that would be so cool. Absolutely, I would love for you to be my guide for that. And, yeah, we're going to try and get this all sorted. I'd love any of you who want to sort of just say, hey, sign me up for that. Feel free. Like, I'm looking for guides. I'm looking at the 7 p.m. time slot. But if we need to do something different and adjust, we certainly can. But right now, I'm thinking Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7. Saturdays, probably morning and evening. And maybe later on the evening on Saturdays. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. Kind of see how things go. I am on call, so a lot of my schedule in 2021, it's going to be a little weird. A little wonky at first, but that's okay. He has beaten the game, but was mana in the game? Ooh. There's a question right there. Don't know how to answer. Hey, we're 1 of 3 right now. So, that's exciting. That's a thing. That is a thing. Woo! I didn't hold the jump button long enough. I've been playing my... Oops! Oh boy, my... Woo! Game & Watch, and really... That was... But can I just get some emotes in the chat for that? That felt satisfying. That was like... Smooth moves. I'm getting warmed up. Maybe that's what it comes down to. Man, I love this game. As soon as I lose, I'm gonna say otherwise. But can Mana get the hat trick? Oh man, that'd be so cool. Oh no, it's one of these levels though. Instead of a hat trick, I am going to fall to my death. I know it. Let's go, Chrono says. Thank you so much. Let's get this real quick and try and get a little extra time on the clock because, oof, this is where it gets a little tricky, my friends. This is where it gets tricky. It's very easy to run out of time on levels where you kind of have to do a lot of platforming and avoiding of enemies. All right, we made it through that. That's exciting. Okay. All sounds good to Dash schedules wise, so that's good to hear. I don't want to... Oh gosh. Oh golly. Oh boy. Oh gee. Oh gee. Oh dear. Okay. Hey, I'm reading a really interesting article on Dag Nabbit and all these kinds of things that people say. I'm going to get back to you on it because I haven't read enough to give comments, but it's interesting, kind of the origins and why we say things like that, and I found it kind of rather interesting. I've often said I don't like to include words on stream or in chat that are commonly associated where essentially with a curse or a swear, where essentially when hearing it you just replace the words with the corresponding swear, if that makes sense. I've kind of never been a fan of that. Especially true for acronyms, where you in your mind you do fill in those acronyms. At least I do. I've never read. Well, I guess LOL now. I guess I don't, but you know what I mean. Ooh, so I came in on the submarine chat. Do you have a favorite submarine movie? I'm being asked. Well, this is an interesting question. I haven't seen a lot of submarine movies. I imagine one might be thinking of The Hunt for Red October or something along those lines. Not something I've really watched a lot of. I'm trying to even think, what I'm going to go for? As a sort of a surprising thing, maybe. Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water. It's an anime. I'm not really an anime person, but I'm going to throw out an anime here. That would be my favorite submarine movie, I think. It is heavily inspired by Jules Verne, which, is awesome. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, that could be maybe my favorite submarine movie, actually. The old black and white. But, yeah, like... Boom! Hat trick, baby! All right! That's an excellent deep cut. I approve. I love Nadia, Dash says. Well, thank you. Man, hat trick, everybody. We just did the hat trick. How? Wow, is that 4 for the stream? I am floored. Oh my gosh, is this gonna be the one that's gonna boost us up to that star rank? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm so excited. Okay.
Yes!
Woo! That is, oh, sweet, 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 sweet. Ghost says, woo! All right, and I did it the honest way. I'm not begrudging anyone, by the way. That was 15 hours worth of time. Wow. Look at that hat trick there, my friends. Yeah, and by the way, did you see that 21? I think it was we did 5 this stream, my friends. Didn't we? Yeah, our first one was number 1. And then we got 28, then we got 1, then 21, then 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. Hey, Seth is here, 8-Bit Dad 7DC. Hello, Noise. Big 100 Dash says, I guess I haven't gotten a Luigi. I thought Luigi unlocked with level 100. Apparently I didn't. I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of unusual, right? I'm not sure. But, oh man, I like the look of half of that. Take out a couple of those. Average ranking of 6. That's not too bad. I'll take it. It's a lot of enemies we've beaten. Oh my goodness, that feels good. Oh my gosh, that feels good. 5 more games. Wait, you need to have 5 more games? Really? What? Why 5 more games? I'm confused. I thought it locked at level 100, but when you say 5 more games, who knows? Sweet victory. 5 more games to clean up that graph. Oh, to clean up the graph. Nice. That's funny. Okay. So I am still nervous about, I'm at 91 CPU, 91% CPU on the computer real quick, just going to mention. Still trying to work out these things, but it kind of seems to be okay-ish. I've got some other things to try. Hopefully we will we'll sort all this out. How do I know? I've got them all here. Have I not beaten them all? Don't I have to have beaten them all to have them all unlocked here? I think I've beaten them all. But yeah, so I'm a little nervous on the computer stuff. We're gonna keep trying things. We're gonna delay a little bit on the start of our Zelda playthrough to make sure we got everything dialed in, and that I don't need to get a new computer or change all of my settings over and start using my desktop computer, if that's even a possibility. I don't know. Abadad says hold L while starting a game. Should I just do that? See if you got him? Like left, like hold left. Or L. L or left? I'm holding left on the D-pad. Maybe I need to be starting L. L? I'll do both. L. Okay, I'm doing that now. Holding down L. Is it too late? I'm holding out L right now. L is held down. L is held. Did I do it wrong? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Did I not do it from, long enough? Was it because I was holding the other thing? What does it mean? Everybody, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I'm getting hungry. Yeah. So going back to that submarine chat, Nadia, Secret of Blue Water, excellent. Jules Verne, of course. And Jules Verne, let's be real here. What got me into Jules Verne? Well, I heard about Jules Verne in Back to the Future, and then in grade school, I checked out Jules Verne from our local library. Luigi is still a mystery. I played as him. I held down the L button when starting the game, and it worked. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But, I mean, yeah. I might have to, like, start by holding down the L button the whole time. I don't know. I'll also look into it for next time. But we're going to just keep playing this, I guess, for the moment. I feel like I need to make sure that doesn't fall out. I'm also not going to lie. There's a part of me that is, you know, because I don't work tomorrow, I'm like, I kind of just want to, like, bust out some Fortnite and play a little Fortnite on the stream. It's not my usual streaming content, but I really have been enjoying it lately. I don't know. I kind of want to show off the Mandalorian in there. This has been fun. It's nice to be able to stream again. It was nice last time to be able to stream from my room, but still, you know, being able to play games and have my setup and everything is really satisfying. So, I don't know. All right, we've got 16 players right now, so we got to keep this up. And, man, that was a thing. I say go for it. Fortnite can be fun to watch, Dash says. You think so? I might do it. I might do it. Might do it. I'm just like, I don't know. Woo! I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Quit being so nervous. Who's nervous? You nervous? I'm not nervous. Are you nervous? Admittedly, I'm not a Fortnite fan, but I am a Mana fan, Chronos says. Thank you so much. You can play Fork Knife on the Switch. Seems on brand to me. There you go. That's true. That's right. That's right. Of course, I will play on the PC because I did try it on the Switch, and it's not bad, but man, if it had Splatoon controls, it would be the way to play. But, you know, motion controls weren't quite up to par. And of course, you do take a hit in the graphics, which, you know, it's stable, that's a plus, but it is better on the dedicated, you know, or on the computer that I have. So, you know, there you go. Of course, loading times are also not so great. I don't have an SSD, but that's okay. Treat yourself, Mana. Every once in a while, you deserve to stream what you want. Aw, thank you. Well, we might just go for it then. Well, that was disappointing. He should do that all the time, Chronos says. Well, and I do, but so often what I want to stream is what others want me to stream, if that makes sense. Of course, there are definitely times where I do think, gosh, what would be best for the community? There are also some things that I tend to refrain from streaming because it doesn't seem appropriate for more general audiences. Like, for example, playing a game like Bayonetta, that wouldn't really be on brand. Okay, have I played it myself? I have. Did I enjoy it? I did. There were things that I found problematic and troublesome, but at the same time, I enjoyed the game, okay? You know, and so there is a difference between what I'll stream and what I'll just play. Fortnite would almost in some ways fall into that category for me. I think because, I don't ever want to glamorize violence, and especially the use of real-world weapons. That said, I do have a couple of skins, and one of my characters that is a tree, and turns all of the weaponry into wooden weapons, and it makes it just a little more palatable for me. And maybe I'll go ahead and create that as my, as my player choice if I do play tonight. Ooh, that was fun. 100% agree, Mana. Mictron. Thank you, Mictron. Yes. I never want to glamorize violence. I never want to, yeah. You can read all about that on my website, as a matter of fact. I have a whole list of how I choose games and whatnot. In Fortnite, you know, at the end of the day, you're shooting at others. It's part of why it's always puzzled me why some people call it a, quote, kids game, because to me it's like, what are you talking about? There's no way I would let my kid play this. But that's me, you know? Look, fighting celestial beings with forbidden hair magic is fun. Not for everyone, but fun. Yeah, Dash, heck yeah. It's it's fun. It's got style. The music is incredible. Yeah, but Mike says, the only games I play are Animal Crossing, American Truck Sim, and Euro Sim 2. Very good. And racing games. Hey, I love me some racing games. I will play a wide variety of things. And I'll play some surprising things. A lot of times out of, curiosity and trying, new things that are out there and whatnot. But at the end of the day, there's so many games. It's kind of fun. It's sometimes fun to play obscure games or games that maybe are a little bit weird or random or whatnot. So, I don't know. Or maybe just so bad that they're good, if you know what I mean. I have not seen you play many racing games except Mario Kart. Well, I tend to be a big fan of arcade-style racers, so games like Horizon Chase Turbo. One of my favorite racing games is actually Rad Racer for the NES. I also really like Cruisin' USA. That series is really good. But yeah, I tend to play arcade racers rather than sims. Something like Outrun or Ridge Racer, or I actually really like, what is it called? Oh, FX Racer, is that what it's called? The Super Nintendo one that used the FX chip. I like that game. Super Indy Karts, Crash Team Racing. Well, those are getting more in the line of kart racers, but I like kart racers and arcade-style racers. Ridge Racer, right? Yeah? And, woo, Nelly. Whew. There we go. All right, want to get that. But yeah, I'm like all over the arcade racer. I love it. Cruising San Francisco, all that good stuff. But yeah, F-Zero is fun as well. What are some other good racing games? I'm trying to think. Yeah, games like that are they appeal to me. And the Star Wars arcade cabinet behind me kind of reminds me of a racer in a certain sense. I like flight games like that too. But again, I like more arcade style as opposed to sim. I've played a few sim style games. Not so much for me. In fact, actually, going back to Fortnite, one of my favorite elements of Fortnite is actually driving. I really enjoy that. And a game I really, truly cannot recommend. However, I have to give props to it for its driving mechanics. Grand Theft Auto, its driving mechanics have always been fun. I had a friend who had the third game in the series, I think it was, and I actually have the copy that he used to have. He gave it to me, and I really haven't played a lot of it. Although when he first gave it to me, I played a lot just to drive around. But he had me play it, and again, not my type of game. There's a lot of stuff I just really dislike about that, and almost more than anything, the fact that so many young kids play that game. But I find that problematic. But I gotta say, man, driving around, when he was showing me that, I hopped in a car and started driving for days. I thought it was fun. And another sort of game that I would say, it's not necessarily a racing. It's maybe more so a racing game, actually, in a lot of ways, actually, than what I've just described with both Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto. But Burnout City, or was it Burnout Paradise, I think is what it's called, which recently came to the Switch. I have it on PC, and it's a lot of fun. Those little racing challenges and whatnot as you go around this big open world. Yeah, not my favorite, but it is fun. You just like driving in video games, it seems. I think, Chrono, that's it. I think that's it. Unless, again, it's a simulator, because then I'd rather just drive. I think is what it comes down to. Usually it seems a little slower, and, you have to sort of do more with it, I think is the thing. I like the sense of speed and excitement that is accompanied by playing an arcade-style racing game. I would love to get the Outrun arcade one-up arcade cabinet too, although it would come second to the Star Wars pinball machine. But yeah, that's not going to happen. But if there are future arcade style racers that come out in an arcade cabinet and it's a possibility, who knows? I was at our local shop that does stock the arcade one-up machines. Surprising to me because I haven't been there for a long time and haven't looked in a long time. They're still stocking arcade one-up machines, and they actually had the Miss Pac-Man anniversary arcade machine on display, which I thought was a strange thing to do in the times of COVID. I did not play it, although I did take a picture of it, and I did just take a peek and kind of observe. And boy, it is a beautiful cabinet. They did not have any in stock. They had a lot of NBA Jam, but they didn't have that in stock. So I didn't really, look too closely. I would have enjoyed maybe picking up a riser for my Galaga machine, but I've kind of been moving these around. So the Galaga and Turtles machine are now in the garage, and my parents got me this really cool sign that says arcade, and it has these little LED bulbs, sort of an old-fashioned looking sign for Christmas. And so the garage is kind of set up as an arcade and has that sign now, and it's pretty cool. And I've got this IKEA furniture where one of the machines fits on it. Actually, both could, but I'm looking to get this little rolling appliance cart that I can put one machine on, the Turtles machine, and then it actually lifts it up, makes it a little bit taller, which actually wouldn't be bad, and would mean I could roll it out to the back patio for, in the summer to play with people who come over in the time of post-COVID, that kind of stuff. Actually, I think that'd be really cool. Of course, Star Wars is in here, and I think Star Wars is just going to have to stay indoors because it's just such a great, machine. I like playing it. It's unique and whatnot. Turtles gets a lot of playtime. Turtles, and then so does Galaga, and actually I play a lot of the first game, believe it or not, even though, Galaga is sort of what most people know. Oh dear. Oh no, 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 no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't, I'm dead, I'm toast, Ah, okay, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, there we go. Mike Tron, have a good night. All right. Hey, Mike Tron, thank you so much for coming on in. Hey, our hat trick of 3 ones in a row has been ended with a 3. But there we go. We tried, and 'twas fun. I'll take it. I am a star right now. That's exciting. Woot woot. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's do this here. Let's do this. Hopefully this all says Mario Kart. Mario 35 right on the stream. I'm hoping. I'm assuming. I'm hoping. That would be good if it does. We're gonna go ahead. Close out of this. Go to sleep. Still 3 wins in a row. Oh my gosh. Was. Thank you so much.
Hey Mana. Hope stream is well. Suffering from a difficult sore throat.
Ooh.
Stay safe out there.
Ooh. I don't like hearing that. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, do feel better soon, I hope. And thank you so much. So much for that resub. Oh my gosh, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. It was a great run for tonight. Seth, thank you so much. Gee whiz, friends. Gee whiz. That didn't quite go as planned, that last one. But oh my gosh. That's 16 months in a row. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's too bad. Potato Power, David V. Kimball, Dude of Howdy, Mr. Merc 786, Moki the Cat, Kristen Carlton, What Now, Essie Lassie, Rayu Will, Carl Dacius, Moki the Cat. We're breaking the whole thing. Everything is being destroyed. Moki the Cat, Oh my golly, thank you so much for being here. Let's do this before everything breaks down. There's no games.
Thanks so much for hosting.
We have been rated. Carl Dacius, thank you for the host. Listen. I'm ready. I'm ready, Raiders. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, more emotes. We've got. I see someone over there. Oh, okay. All right, we're okay. Okay. All right, we're good. Woo! We got them all. Oh my gosh. No more Hyrule Warriors for you. You're making me so nervous, David says. Did you think I was going to break something? Because it probably was. It was pretty close. I probably could have very easily, but I didn't. So yay! I need a spin attack. This is where I break stuff. See, he goes, oh wait, his left hand, first of all. He goes, yeah. That's about as adventurous as I'm going to be. No breaking things, Dash says. Nailed it. Nicely done. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Moki the cat, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Mana. I'm an E for everyone. Family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. Obviously, I'm a huge nerd, a member of Family Friendly Live, and proud of it. Big, huge shout out to my fellow Family Friendly Live streamers here, David V. Kimball, Carl Dacius, 8-Bit Dad 7DC, Christian Carlton, and Carl Dacius. Did I say Carl Dacius? I don't know if I forget. Essie Lessie. Thank you so much. All of you wonderful, wonderful, amazing people. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, well, we are also, I should say, we're kind of working out some kinks with our stream setup right now. We've got a few issues, I'm not going to lie. We've had a couple of issues where I think my CPU might be dying. I'm trying to work on some things. I'm also getting some weird like CPU bottlenecks and things. And even now we're at like 85% CPU usage. I don't know why. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out. But if you notice some of those glitches and things in the stream, that's the reason why. We had a lot of audio issues last time. That's better. I did actually, and Donald's here too. Donald Kimball, another family-friendly live streamer. I am working. I've been going through a checklist of things, kind of fixing some things, and we've gotten a lot of things a little bit better. Last stream, I ended up using my camera. I showed you a behind the scenes, the view that I am looking at now. I showed you, and that was kind of fun. But we'll see what happens. Seth says, if you play a game on your PC, is that the same PC you're streaming from or another PC? I have a laptop that is my streaming PC and then a desktop. I was also looking at some like $400 desktops to maybe eye for the future as a dedicated streaming computer. But we'll see what happens. It seems like it's going better. Again, that CPU, though, is like 80-something percent, even on this screen where there's not a lot going on. And I've been maxing out a few times. But anyway, Potato Power, thank you so much. I just realized I don't know what Link's dominant hand is. It is left. Also, all right, I need to head out. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Potato Power. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to come back. And for everyone who's new around here, welcome. Feel free to hang out. Ask me questions. I'm Mana. I love this. I love streaming, sharing our passion for games with one another as we grow together. So as at least the audio and video, well, most of the video skips are gone. That is true. That's been a good thing. All right, bear with me for a moment because we were actually just about to switch over to another game. But listen, David, how was your stream? What were you doing? How did that go? Love to know. We are actually about to transition, and I may have to actually adjust something over here, so bear with me on that too. Christian Carlton, how are you? Carl Dacius, what's up? Right-handed in Twilight Princess, Wii, and Breath of the Wild. That is true. Left for everything else. I'm going to awkwardly go over here like this. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff. David was dabbing nonstop for 4 hours. Probably true. Donald, I got it. Donnie, I gotta say probably true. Also, definitely got to play some more Spelunky. Donnie, we got to talk. I'm so excited that Spelunky is coming to Switch. I'm just gonna make this as awkward as possible as I try and reach to get the thing. I don't. Why did I moved this thing? It's hard to get to. Oh, can I reach it? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that didn't get it. Oh, that fell out. Oh, boy. Oh, earbuds coming out. All right, we're going to do it the hard way because that's the way we roll. Oh, okay. We're going to do this. Haha. Oh. Oh, boy. Now we're rocking and rolling. Now we're rocking and rolling. That's my mana dance. In case anyone was wondering, I'm excited about the mana dance because it is patent pending. It's actually going to be coming to Fortnite soon. Okay, rocking it. Carl Dish, this is, am I receiving a virtual hug? I like this. Hey, friend. Come here. Come here. Hey, we can be friends. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. David says, check to make sure you actually turned off your stream. Rayul. Oh, Rayul saying that to David V. Kimball. I thought you meant like I should do that for this. Probably should. No, your beard tickled, Dark Sonic says. Dash is laughing. By the way, you can see off in that corner Seth's amazing plugins there. Cardacious, I hope to get one as nice as that when I grow up. Thank you, Cardacious. So listen, friends, listen. We're actually going to do a thing here. Possibly, let me make sure that the audio is actually working. And it is. Oh, guys, this is weird, okay? I hope you bear with me. This is like a little bit out of my comfort zone in terms of what I stream, okay? Because I don't like to play a lot of things that sort of might glamorize or desensitize people to real-world violence. And I'm going to transition here, boom, to this. As you can see, yeah, I actually have Fortnite pulled up of all things. What nonsense is that? But I was talking with a few people, and they were saying, yeah, you should probably go for it. Play a little of Fortnite tonight. So this is not, again, my usual thing, but I've been playing this a lot with my best friend who got really into it, and it's been kind of fun to just relax with. And the first, kind of batch, last season where I got this Marvel skin, and I just have this on random right now. Last season, why not Fifth Night? I don't know. Last season, I was playing mostly just to kind of hang out with my best friend and chat, and we were just doing all that good stuff. Then, this season comes along, and there's the Mandalorian as a playable character, and I could not help but want to play because of that. So, friends, I'm going to real quickly just go over here. We're going to go to solo, and we're going to just try and just see what happens. But you know what? Despite what I thought of this game, it's actually somewhat fun. Now, I do have a few things. I just realized I was going to select the skin to make sure that all of the weaponry would, in fact, be wooden. I don't believe every skin that I have has that option selected, so that, I guess, is a bit of a bummer. But we'll leave it random for now. Maybe we'll move things later. That's just kind of the way it is at the moment. So in case you're wondering, do you like that? TLC Roku TV is what's listed over there. So I don't know. I'm Mystique, toe to tip. That's a Mystique. So yeah, this is Mystique. I got Mystique in the Marvel season here. But we're going to do this again. So here's the thing. I'm just going to say this right now, is obviously I just want anyone who is watching to know that I think this is a fairly enjoyable game. I enjoy the building mechanics, the driving mechanics. I enjoy the sort of battle royale element of it. I'm not a big fan of some aspects, including the real world usage of guns and things. That's a personal preference here. And something that I think is important is I do try to keep this to be an E for everyone stream, but we're gonna do a little something a little different. And I kind of like how the Fortnite font colors match your stream overlay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't think about that. Let's just kind of go rock out here. You like the little Santa that we've got there? That's kind of fun, right? This is a very festive bus. So honestly, this is just a whole thing, my friends, where I'm just kind of, wow, it totally does work. Look at that. I didn't even see that before. But yeah, this has been a pretty fun thing that my friend and I have done. Now, the big thing right now is that my friend and I are working to get all the best scar for the Mandalorian. And there's also some cool snow challenges right now, which is kind of cool. So we're unlocking some of that. But hey, speaking of cars, I like the cars. I'm going to grab this taxi, shall we? And we're just going to go drive off into private property. So this is my sort of thing. I love this. I love me some driving. We were just talking about driving games, everybody. So today we played some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I showed my new Islander. We also played some Super Mario Brothers 35. That was a lot of fun. And now, of course, some Fortnite, because why not? We're just having a little bit of an unusual stream, I suppose. Kind of cool. And we'll see. Maybe we'll do well. Maybe we'll do really poorly. I suppose that would be most expected. But how hard is it to unlock Din? Does it take a while to get all the best car? Yeah, it does take a while to get all the best car. You have to level up. Essentially, you have to level up. Oops. Fully in the season, because to get all of the best car, you unlock the challenges to unlock the best car through leveling up your character. And I'm level. It doesn't even actually show me right now. Interestingly enough. So I actually can't really tell you the answer to that. Because I've only gotten, I think, 3 pieces of Beskar right now. And so I've got a ways to go. But yeah, anyway, this is a thing. Let me actually just check the map here. Oh, you know what? I guess I'm in a pretty decent spot. Let's plan on going to Pleasant Park, shall we? So we probably want to go this way. And there's some fun things in here. I'll show you later. There's a little, oh, that was interesting. There's a neat little center section to all of this that it's kind of fun to explore, where you kind of zap down to the central location where everyone kind of dukes it out. But one of the neat things my friend and I tried was there are these little additional kind of bonus games, and I think it's like a holiday or seasonal thing. And we actually ended up playing, I should probably check and see if there's anything in here. This version of Fortnite, oh, this is actually probably a good thing for me to grab. That was like Crazy Taxi on the old Dreamcast. And it was really cool. So it was like everyone had this super turbocharged car. That's what I was trying to say. And you're picking up passengers and dropping them off at their destination. It was totally Crazy Taxi, but done in Fortnite, and it worked really well. And of course, I'm a big Crazy Taxi fan. It's just a good game. And I'm gonna grab some of these things, and you know what? I'm gonna grab that too. But yeah, no, I mean, it had some other things. It had actually a Smash Brothers like thing, which was kind of cool. Taking a ride in the Miss Taxi. Nice. I love that. Ooh. I've got that. So, okay. I'm a little nervous here that someone's going to find me. I think there's going to be people in this section. Oh, I definitely hear some people. Oh, they're shooting at me. I see what's going on, and that's what you want to do. That's what you're playing at, huh? Well, that was not great. Okay. Wow. Whatever. Whatever. It's okay. That was terrible. Anyways, I'm level 33. Is that what it says, Seth? I didn't even notice it, but there we go. But anyway, yeah, this is this. It's kind of fun. There was this sort of like what do you call it? Like a F for respects. Thank you, Dash. That was pretty rough. Ooh, it's like one of my favorite characters. I wonder which version it will be. This is my little ent. I love this. Carl Dacia says heck. So yay. But oh gosh, what was I just saying? I just totally lost. Oh yes, it was about this sort of Smash Brothers like mode that was kind of fun. You kind of knock people out, and you have a percentage scale and things like that, and you're trying to knock them back out into the storm and things like that. It was kind of cool. Now this is my spring mode, so that's not quite what I expected. I do have a fall mode that's I like more than this, but Lolothans, Mana, how are you, Lolothans? I'm doing well. Good to see you. I'm just having a grand old time playing the old banjo. Having a grand old time. Just sitting here by the waterfront, all picking and claw hammering, and it's all good. It's all good. I feel like, and I don't know, I thought I had chat disabled. Hopefully I still do. If not, I'm definitely going to have to do something to kind of ignore that little thing. Jack says, Mana? Fortnite? I never saw that coming. Shh, I know. But you know what? We're going to just go right down here. Why not? We're going to do this. Great to see you too. Here with the raid, just got done with dinner at midnight for some reason. Well, that's all right. I'll probably have a late dinner myself, to be honest, because I did not eat before the stream like a silly goose because I was trying to sort things out. Now, this is where it can be dangerous, and probably this is a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Okay, so you kind of need to like go in for something. Oh, see, this is going to go poorly. This is gonna go. I'm gonna run. I did not get a good drop, and so that's not gonna work out well for me. Let's just head over here, shall we? Yes. You know what I didn't do last stream? Excuse me, last round was I did not actually use my slurm. I like to call it. I'm really gonna have to find something. Let's see. Is that anything? That's just a bunch of ammo, which I don't have. Oh, nope. No, there we go. Okay, actually, and I have a challenge to use this, so we'll go ahead and use it. Whee! Just going to keep running. The portal reminds me of Brain Blast from Jimmy Neutron. Carl Dacius, that's a new one for me. Carl Dacius, I cannot wait to, at some point, do a collaboration with you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. For everyone here, all of my family-friendly live streamer friends, if you wouldn't mind throwing your hand up, letting us know what kind of stuff you stream. If you'd like to throw a link in there, please do as well. And if the Mana Mods wouldn't mind shouting out the streamers as they shout themselves out, I sure would appreciate that. You know, I should have done this first. Oh, maybe that's okay. And that was only 2. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's get a few things here. Ooh, let's not do that. I've nearly blown myself up before. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Here's chest. Ooh, and let's grab this. Love Jimmy Neutron as a kid, Jack says. You know what? I never watched it, if I'm honest. By the way, Mana Sprout's cousin got an incredible Twilight Sparkle hoodie for Christmas, which is pretty cool. Carl Dacius says, I play mostly Nintendo games. Hey, same here. Carl Dacius, a fan. Hands up from Essie Lessie. Jack streams. I do other Steam games. That's right. That's right. But yeah, thank you so much for these shout outs here. Everybody, please do check out these fantastic streamers. Honestly, I just want to let you know, if you go to familyfriendly.live, there's an excellent page that you can just go into and find a whole slew of awesome people to hang out with. Definitely worth your time and attention. I love the Family Friendly Live community. I'm so proud to be a part of it. I'm sorry, David, Donnie, leadership team. I'm sorry I haven't been more active lately. I'm still getting this new schedule. I'm still training. I'm also now followed by an amazing new person.
Thank you for following Art of Mana.
I see a person over here too. I'm gonna do that, apparently. And where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where did they go? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Folks, what is going on? I don't even know where they went. That's a thing. Huh. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Did someone else take them out? Did the other person take them out and then turn on me? That could be what it was. Okay, whatever. Royal Cassie, thank you so much for that that follow. And it looks like One High 30, also known as You're Awesome and Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Oops. Oh, come on. That was bad. There we go. That was a really silly thing. I was not doing so hot. But we're fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. We're all friends. We're good. We're doing good. Do it, Rockapella. What now? Doom, 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 doom. Royal Cassie, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Shout outs to everyone. It's a pretty rad website, David V. Kimball says, and probably, that's nothing to do with the fact that David V. Kimball pretty much probably mostly single-handedly made it. Who knows? But it is a great place. A lot of fantastic people. If you want content that is appropriate for hanging out at home, for watch with work, things like that. So, ooh, it's a car. I'm gonna take that. Well, you know what? Let's do a little. Oh, I guess I don't need that, so I'm gonna grab that. Let's see if we can't find anything better. No. Anything in here? Ooh, sometimes there's stuff in there. Nope. Nope. Anything here? Anything in here? How's my play? What do you think, everybody? Am I doing okay? Am I a decent Fortniter so far? What do you think? I definitely think I'm improving. Before I was not so great, but I think I'm getting a little better. Again, I'm playing this a fair amount with my friend, my bestie of Mana. You may know him. You may have seen him. Let's see if there's something in here. I really am going to probably need to get going here soon. Well, yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Let's just take a quick peek. See if there's anything. Aha, a chest. Ooh, okay. But not really something I want. But I'm going to take this. There we go. Okay. Let's take this car. Whee! Whee! Because we can. There we go. Did you ever see the old Carmen Sandiego game show, Mana? Oh, we totally did. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, yeah. That was actually really how I first was introduced to Carmen Sandiego, believe it or not. I mean, I kind of knew from the game, and I think there was a cartoon as well. Whoa! The game show is what I watched mostly, and I believe, was that on PBS? I can't remember. It was a lot of fun, though. Okay. We're at hundos all around, by the way. I thought that leaf was a person. It was not. Calm down, Mana. Calm down. Let's put a little music on. There we go. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dash says. Same, though. I also remember the old Prodigy computer game. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I didn't have a computer really at that time, but I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I think at school we had that maybe. I don't really remember. Ooh. There's someone. Ah. Oh. Where they be? Oh, I just got a shot on them. Oh boy. They did some damage. Oh, 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 get away, get away. Oh, oh, get away. Ah, no! That's terrible. Ray Will says yes, PBS. Oh man, I could have done better than that. I'm well, maybe I couldn't have. My bestie and I. Oh yay, I'm the Mando. Woo! We actually have gotten pretty decent. We've been coming in first place a fair amount and stuff like that. There was a cartoon that featured her 2 years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I don't think I remember that one. Oh, that's always so good. And Carl Dacius says, absolutely so many great streamers on the team. It's wild. It's an honor to be a part. Man, I agree. And I honestly, most of the time, I'm like, I can't even believe it. But, like I'm a part of this great team. I'm honored. So yeah, oh my gosh. Well, One High 30, how are you doing? And Cassie, thank you again for that follow. I really do appreciate it. It's din time. Woo! All right. So, I guess I should have mentioned that if you just log in for the season, that's all you got to do, and you will get Mando. Okay, and then that's all. That's all you got to do to get the character is just log in for the first time but it has to be the Battle Royale mode. Do that and you're good. And then it's just getting all the best car armor is something that's worth a lot of time and investment in. Fox Kids Saturday morning called Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? Is that what it is? I remember back to these messages. We'll be right back. Oh, sorry. After these messages, we'll be right back. A little claymation ABC Saturday morning cartoons thing. That's what I remember. Okay, there's a person over there. There's stuff over here. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go over to this place. Real Will, there was a talking head that reminded me of Egon from Ghostbusters. I'll say that I don't remember. That I do not remember. All right, let's take a peek here. So, I don't know. Any of you who want to join me, you can feel free. I am playing on Steam. My name on Steam is Art of Mana. If you do add me on Steam, please. Oh, excuse me. I'm playing on Epic, not Steam. What am I talking about? I'm Art of Mana on Epic as well. If you are friends with me on the Switch, you can actually add me on Epic. And otherwise, yeah, I mean, seriously, if you're interested... Oops, I did not mean to bounce over that. Let's try this again. If you're interested, let me know. I'd be happy to have some more people to join in the crew, all right? Oops. Ooh, oh yeah, this is a good one right here. Yeah, I got pretty far with this before. So let's see. I'm gonna... I hear something. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna probably die. Oh, okay. They're duking it out there. All right. Fair enough. Whatever. It's all good. Let's try not to die here. That was not what I meant to do. Okay. So let's just make sure we're clear. What I'm doing now, I'm really just trying to find some more chests because I'm looking for some small bottles of Slurm before I use my large bottle of Slurm. Slurm is the potion. It kind of looks like a mana potion a little bit. It really should be mana potion. It's the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show. Oh man, that too. Oh my gosh. Did you know, by the way, there is a not Tiny Toon Adventures. What is it? The Muppets, Baby Muppets. There's a new version of that show, but not animated. It's actually CG. It's a little weird. Hey, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So I'm going to grab that. Hopefully not get trapped here. Take this. Okay. And there we go. Pretty decent. Pretty good start. Let's go with this. Definitely need some more ammo. That helped. That helped a lot. I'll take that. Okay. I see something. That's not something I need. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, let's do that. It's not great, but I'll take it as a backup. Oh, I hear. Where is that? In here, maybe. Could be on the roof. Might. Oh, there it is, right there. Gosh, that was really hiding, wasn't that? Ooh, let's do that instead. And let's do, oops, no, that instead. There we go, that's better. Ooh, and let's try and get some more ammo for this. Oh well. We could try to get in this. Whee! Hey, Michael, from everything I've heard about chat about Art of Mana, I was not expecting a Fortnite stream when I first tuned in. Michael, yeah, this is a little different. It's a little bit different. This is not the usual thing. I am a Nintendo streamer, really primarily Nintendo retro on original hardware, indie titles. But we keep things family friendly, E for everyone. And yeah, it's a little different. But this is kind of, we're ending 2020, friends, and we're just kind of doing this stuff here. And enjoying one another's company, playing some things that, I've been playing this a lot with my best friend. But hey, look, it's the Mando. I love Star Wars, so we've got the Mando here. Let's just take this truck. The other one's no good to us anymore. Let's take this one. Yeah, but welcome on in, and Unicorn is out as well, is here. Thank you so much. I would love to be famous, actually. So please tell me whom I can make the check out to. I am fine with purchasing bots and views. Just please let me know. I'd be grateful. Ray Wills has another chance to be famous. Oh, man. Doesn't get better than that. Maybe your last chance this year. Valid point. Valid point. And so with that in mind, everybody, if anyone else would like to make use of this fantastic opportunity. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There they are. There they are. Oh, gosh. There we go. We did a thing, my friends and compatriots. We did a thing. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Grab some gold, some shotgun shells, which is helpful. Okay. Continuing on. Michael says, I'm here, you're famous now. Michael, thank you so much. Hey, listen, everybody, I really appreciate you being here. I am experiencing some technical difficulties. I want to let you know that up front. My CPU is having some issues. So if you notice some stuttering and things like that, I do apologize in advance for that. I also want to mention that, again, this is not my typical content of playing this game, but I really felt like playing it. Now, actually, in just the stream alone, we started with Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is an absolute favorite of mine. It's what I've played the most on stream in all my years. Minecraft actually has gotten knocked down to, I think, 4th place now, which is how I started streaming. But I streamed today Animal Crossing New Horizons, followed by Super Mario Brothers 35, where we actually did a hat trick of 3 first-place wins in a row, which felt really good. And then we're just wrapping things up with this game. Really, I'm actually a little bit later than I normally would, so this is all kind of bonus. It's all gravy on top.
Look at you, joining
Whoa.
the Friends of Mana.
Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate that follow so much. Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana. For anyone who's new here, a huge welcome. Thank you. I hope you enjoy what you see here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can call me Mana. That's what I typically go by. Ooh, this is handy. Use this. Grab that, and good. We're in good shape here. I'm liking this. Liking this a lot. Whee! What's over there? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. You may have already won 10 million, Ed McMahon. Nice, Ray Will. But seriously, thank you so much for being here. And, ooh, that's handy. Anyone who is here, yeah, again, I am an E for Everyone variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo. retro on original hardware. I always love playing on that original hardware. Now, there are some games that are hard to come by, and in those cases, if there is a virtual console or re-release version, I'll play on that. But always official, if not original. And then indie titles. I've played Brothers of Tale of Two Sons, A Short Hike, Celeste, The Last Campfire, a few amazing gems of games. And so we don't necessarily shy away from big themes and potentially deep kinds of things to talk about and to discuss. We don't shy away from it. We try, though, to always put things in context. So if, for example, we're having deep discussions about something, I'd rather do that when it's not just sort of a game that demands a lot of attention. Ooh. Wow. Okay, well, let's go in for this. Oh gosh, there we go. Woo! That was terrifying. Okay. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I don't need any of that. But I do, however, I think need this now. And probably that potion that is running over there. Okay, let's try and grab that. I should have used that first. Why did I not do that? Oh, well. But gosh, thank you. Yes, so much. I typically also chat a lot more with chat. Obviously, my attention is a little divided right now. I don't think we can go in the sand right now. No. Because I'm focusing on this. The last part of this stream has been a lot of that. But when I'm playing Animal Crossing or Minecraft or things like that, or hiding in straw, apparently, then I tend to be able to chat more with everybody, which is always fun. Ooh, okay, can I do that? No. I can do this. Can we do that? We're almost to 100%. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this. That's pretty good, because then I have something that will be good from far away. Ooh, and look at this. Look at this. Let's top off really quickly, even though it's not really necessary. Let's just do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going to die if I don't move. Okay, somebody has, I'm guessing, ooh, yeah, I'm guessing somebody has a rifle. And of course, I gotta move or else the storm, it's a coming. Let's try and go up this way. Can I go up this way? No. Oh boy. I heard that. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I need to get up there somehow. Well, we can do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go, 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 go. Oh, we gotta go. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Get over the hill. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, is this car something I can take? Go! Go, go, go. No! No! There we go. Run! Woo! Okay. Well, that's a thing. I guess I can't go any further. Oh, well. That was terrifying, my friends. Oh, gosh. It's still coming. I need that car. I can't go any... Oh, wait, no, it's not coming anymore. Okay, woo! That was rude calling him a duck. What? Duck and weave, man. Dash says. Is that a person? That is a person. Oh! Okay. They're better than me. Top 10 way to go. Well, thanks. You know, that's a thing. That's a thing. Wow. Wow. Wowzer. Hey, top 10. I'll take it. Whatever. I did some things well, and let's just say that not so much. Not so much. Okay. Rough. So listen, everybody, we are for sure going to end this stream at 11. That would be 3 hours of streaming. I don't have work tomorrow, which is nice. Otherwise, I'd be waking up very early and very tired. But thanks so much. GG, though, Michael. So, Michael, did you come here with 1 high 30? And is that how you heard about the stream? And for everyone who did come, thank you so much again. I really am grateful. And if anyone, by the way, if anyone is just kind of like, what's this whole mana thing about? Here you go. If you're enjoying it, please consider following me. I also have a Discord. I'm also on YouTube. You can actually also find all of my links and things at artofmana.com. This is all stuff you can do. So if that interests you, please feel free to check that out. That'd be awesome. Hopefully you can get some Beskar out of the whole endeavor. That's what I'm hoping, Dash. I don't know. Hopefully. Just trying to get that Beskar. Sweet, sweet Beskar. You know what? Let's go down here. Why not? Go to the snowy realm. 3 hours? You've already been on 3 hours and 30 minutes. Wait, are you serious, Ray Will? Holy macaroni. Yeah, I started at 7. Oh gosh, this is weird. I'm going on a 4-hour stream. Well, I guess, friends, I was just excited. It's been going well. I've been getting to see a lot of my friends. So many good things. I guess I lost track of time. This is unusual. Usually my streams are 2 hours. I mean, 3 max, but wow. A little extra bonus mana content because you're all amazing. And thank you again for all the raids today, the cheers. I mean, just everything. The hosts. The hamburgers especially. Man, really appreciate the hamburgers. Did I have a hamburger? No. But Ms. Mana said that there were going to be hamburgers for dinner. But then we changed plans for a number of reasons. We're going to do hamburgers tomorrow. But now I've got hamburgers on the mind. Oh, she said she had a secret ingredient. I think it might be avocado, but I'm gonna wait to be surprised. I'm excited. Maybe it's bacon. Maybe it's bacon and mushroom and avocado. I want a bacon avocado mushroom burger right now. Oh, that sounds so good. Ah! Whoa! Oh, that's a thing. Whoa! Whoa! That's a thing. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Oh boy. Huh? Did you see them? I didn't see them. Did you see them? I didn't see them. Huh? 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 We're fine. We're all fine here. So, nothing. No, so, it's a, do they have any burgers on them?
Thanks
Who
for
knows?
hosting.
Ray Will, thank you for that host. Oh, goodness gracious, Mio Mayo. Oh, goodness gracious, Mio Mayo. That was terrifying. Woo! Hey, Deku Smash. Love the name. Welcome on in. You want a burrito? But I want a burger. Burritos are good too, though. Actually, I want a chimichanga now. Ooh, a chimichanga sounds good. Yeah, chimichanga. It's like a campfire thing. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. That was terrifying. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that but me, but oof. Let's just keep going here. I did not expect that person to be there. You had a Qdoba burrito today, Ray Will says. Nice. Deku Smash, how have you been doing? Inverted Pizza Dash says. Deku Smash, what's up? What is up? Thank you so much for being here. There's a chest over here. Let's go grab this, huh? I can't tell what that is on the top there. I didn't look closely, I should say. Ooh, we definitely want that. We'll take it instead of this. There's a few chests here, I think. Let's take that. Let's go in here. There we go. Door. Chest. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Indeed. And wait a minute. There's the push. I'm going to take this. Take this. And I'm actually surprisingly still in the circle. So, hey, that's a thing. And I suppose I'll pick this up just because. And that's kind of nice to have this. Ooh, but you know what I think I'm also going to do is... I don't really need that if I have this. Well, maybe I do. But, you know, we're going to go with this anyway. All right, let's look up here. I thought there was another chest up here. Maybe a blue weapon. Possibly. It goes up here, right? Aha! It is what I thought it was. The harpoon gun. Not actually super helpful. Ooh, and there's another one. But another chest as well. Anything? No, but we'll get some of those shotgun shells. This is the point of the game where I would just start shouting. Oh, shooting every snowman I see. Probably a good idea. So I'm guessing that you play this game. I'm guessing you know exactly what's going on. Or is it because you saw me that you're like, aha, now I know there's a secret. Boom. Okay. Let's go sledding. Woo! Okay. That was fun. Let's do it again. Woo! Haha. Wee! All right. Super fun. Because I saw you. Okay. Oh, woo! Okay, that was a blast and a half. Let's go swimming. Just keep swimming. Haven't ever seen this game in over a year. I recognize nothing. Fair enough, Michael. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm only just starting to play, as a matter of fact. I am new to the game, only just starting in the last season. Mana be schmoovin', David, you know it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for still being here and hanging out. That means so much. Seriously. David, how have you been? I need to catch up with you. I want to collab with you. I mean, all the things, my friend. Just gonna like tail that person. I don't really want to alert them to my presence yet. This could be dangerous. We'll see. Who knows? Just trying to jump in them because I always see them run out of ammo. Deku Smash says, I like to just try to jump in them because I always seem to run out of ammo. That makes more sense. Yeah. I tend to have some bad luck with that too, but oh my gosh. Deku Smash, so you play this game quite a bit, perhaps? Oh, low fuel, that's no fun. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Hey, let's go swimming. Let's just keep swimming. Let's not keep swimming. Let's go this way, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, cabbage. I like cabbage. Ooh, this is a whole thing here too. Whee! Whee! We can just go. Whee! There's no reason I'm doing any of this, but that's okay. Woo, okay. Woo. Oh, there's stuff happening. Let's avoid all the stuff that's happening. In case you're wondering, by the way, all of my weaponry is made of wood. Makes me feel slightly better about running around with all of the weaponry. All right, we've got pretty decent fuel. Let's turn that radio off. Turn the radio off. Turn the... Anyway. That looks like there was a lot of fun. Who knows? That's a thing. I guess I can go to this. There's a person. Should I go for the person? This seems like a bad idea. Let's do it anyway. Oh, there we go. Woo! We did a thing. We did a thing. Yeah. Let's not gloat about it because I'm definitely gonna pay for that. Okay, elimination saved. How did I not completely biff that? Who knows? Can I go through this wall? Probably not. Let's try it again. Ready? Nah, turn up the radio. I can go through the wall. Sweet. Wooden weapons. Wooden weapons. They hit good. They do the tings. There's a person here. Hi, person. Oh. Oh gosh. That was a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Let's try and stay alive. I should have built something. I am living on the edge. Ooh, they have a gold weapon. That's pretty good. Let's try and survive here. We want that. We want that. We want that. No, we want that. Excuse me. We want this. No, this. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Wowzers. Okay. Okay. Things are better. 2 gold weapons. Yeah, not too shabbily. Be we. Okay, we're gonna try and find something. Safety, essentially. We need to get somewhere safe. Let's use that boost there. Slurm would be nice. Slurm would be nice. Low fuel. Oh, darn. Oh, boy. Well, that was exciting. That was exciting. We'll just stop right there. Okay. This is the charge shotgun. Ooh. Oh, no. Get away. Go away. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Run away. Run away. NPCs. 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 Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Do all vehicles have different physics? They do, as a matter of fact. That's right. I heard vehicles are somewhat new. I don't know. I only started playing soon, but now Lamborghini, you're cruising in style. Dash says, "Hey, are we having fun with this? I know this isn't your typical Mana content, but are you enjoying it? I'm just having fun. I'm just doing my thing." Okay. Again, not usual Mana content, but I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. The trucks are better off-road. In fact, if you are trying to traverse a large area, it's probably the best thing you can do to just hitch a ride in a truck, because you can go up hills and all of that fairly easily. For open road, definitely that, I think they call it, is it the Charger? I can't remember. Ooh, that's what I want. Oh, dang it. That's the Lamborghini style car that I just had, the sports car. And then if you want to just kind of have a good all-rounder, then the taxis or other various sedans are pretty good. So, yeah, that's... Nerves, the nerves. Okay, okay, okay. I really would like some more slurm, but okay. All right, all right. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh boy, I better get going here, cause yeah, I'm gonna get trapped if I don't. Oh, speaking of trucks and large areas, let's go ahead and do this. Great shooting. Thank you so much. Does your skin update as you play the match? Jack asks. So I have basically the skins on like a random rotation here. These are all things I've just unlocked. Now I guess I've earned V-Bucks for playing and whatnot. I think I'm trying to remember. I know I put back when I first downloaded the game, I know I put some money in for V-Bucks and things so I could get the battle pass and stuff like that. But yeah, this particular character has 3 different styles. So even though I know it does appear like the character skin is changing, it's just actually that you've seen me play 3 different times, and so I have this set up as a an option. Oh, this is what I should have had for that other player. I don't know why I was using this, but anyway. Fluid, hello, welcome on in. How are you? Kind of nervously looking, this top of the hill kind of thing might be good, but it might also be bad. I see someone over there. Let's see. We might want to just kind of avoid being in the line of sight. Then we might be in the line of sight over there. There's an NPC there, I think. Let's keep an eye out, shall we? I don't know where I should go, to be honest. I could maybe continue on. That's going to be out of bounds here soon. Let's take a peek. It looks like somebody maybe is trying to come up this way. Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh no, oh, that was gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Charge shot. If I can do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, shucks. Ah, shucks. I should have hopped in the vehicle. Got to go to bed as well. Good stream to you, good sir. Hey, you know what? Honestly, honestly, I feel like this is. Should I do one more? I should probably head out, to be honest. But hey, listen, Happy New Year's to everybody. I unfortunately, look, you know what? I do have to end the stream now because, frankly, yeah, I've been up, kind of late. I'm getting pretty tired. I need to eat. That's right, Dash. Exactly. So, we are gonna end the stream. Thank you. I'm sorry. You know, I know for some of you, you were hoping to catch me here, but look, I got some stuff, some XP. I got a little Fish Fest emote. That's kind of exciting. And that's funny. The Flapjack Cannon Stack 'em High loading screen. I kind of dig that. And look, there's Storm. So, my friends, we're gonna snap our fingers and transition to the ending scene. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, snap. Wolf Smith, hello. Yeah, you just missed it. You joked about this a while back, but never thought it would happen. I should have known this would happen when you played that butter shooter game, Wolfsmith. I know. Actually, quite enjoyed the game. It was it's pretty fun. I will probably likely play it again. But thank you for the snap, everybody. Deku Smash says, "Wow, really? Our New Year starts in 2 days. Is that? What did I say? What did I say? Hold on a second. It's the 30th today." 31st, and then New Year's is, yeah, I guess in 2 days. But tomorrow is like New Year's Eve. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, can we play tomorrow? Fluid is asking if we can play tomorrow. Others are wondering if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Well, the answer is, my friends, the answer is I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. I will probably be streaming some Animal Crossing New Horizons New Year Countdown if I stream tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to or not. But as in terms of playing with me, my Epic account is Art of Mana, same as my username here. So feel free to join me here. But in case I don't catch you all, by the way, yeah, Happy New Year's to you as well,
Thanks
Dash.
for joining the Friends of Mana.
Deku Smash, thank you so much for that follow. My goodness, I really appreciate it. Carl Dacia says, "Good night, Art of Mana. If I don't see you, have a Happy New Year." Right back at you. Much love to all of you. Wolfsmith says, "Well, sorry I missed your stream again. Or again. Whatever. I always try to get on, lol. Hope you have a good final day of 2020, Nana." Thank you to you as well. I cannot believe 2020. What a weird year. A difficult year. But let's be honest for a moment. Let's be honest for a moment here. Real honest. And in fact, you know what? We're going to be honest for enough time that we're going to even put a just chatting here in the section where it says what we are doing, okay? Because we're going to chat for just a moment, okay? Or 2 or 3, just chatting. My friends, 2020 has been a weird year. I don't think anyone is going to argue that point. It's been tough in many ways. In terms of streaming, I gotta say there's been a lot of really good stuff. Hey, thank you so much. I see it there, Noor. Awesome. Okay, Fluid. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird year. No doubts. But and here's what I want to say. That said, there's been a lot of really fantastic things that have happened. Really, I mean that. Honestly, truly, it's been a lot of really great things. And Michael says, "Yeah, this year has proved positive for streamers." Well, that's true, but it not even, in a kind of a selfish way. I don't necessarily mean like, hey, my numbers were up. They were in a lot of ways. There was a lot of growth and stuff. But honestly, I've had some great opportunities for personal growth, for connecting with others, and I feel like we've had some really wonderful encounters. So I don't want to necessarily throw all of the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak. That said, oof, yeah, I'm looking forward to, let's call it a fresh start, and let's see if 2021 can be even better. And my goal is to just continue to grow and to stream and to really connect with people, to build relationships, to be a positive influence on the internet, to share my passion for games, to showcase more of my collection, to be able to do more content that can be available, whether it's live or recorded. My hope is that in 2021, we're going to have an amazing time going through the Zelda franchise all on original hardware, playing through every single one of the Zelda games with you joining me and guiding me through the use of the walkthroughs. And I think that's going to be awesome. And of course, we've got more Animal Crossing. And we have Isle Mana Live talk shows to do. And we've got all kinds of video ideas. I've got a whole thing listed here. It's like, boom, ideas. And I'm hoping that this new job will provide me an opportunity to get a head start on that goal of being able to do more. We'll see. Michael says, careful though. I thought 2020 was going to be a fresh start after the horrible ending of 2019 that my family had. 2020 is what we got. Oof. If Fluid says I'm on an alt account, if someone would like a link to the Discord, maybe Dash Magnum, if you wouldn't mind sharing that link, that would be awesome. Deku Smash asks what arcade machine that is in the background. That is actually a good question. Let me just point to it over here. All right. By the way, we're going to be celebrating in 2021, January 2021. We will be celebrating 5 years of streaming that all started with Minecraft, and we'll be playing Zelda. That's pretty cool. The arcade machine is Star Wars. That's what's back there. Star Wars, the Atari Star Wars trilogy. It's really fun. It has the flight yoke. It's really cool. I also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet, as well as Galaga and Galaxian. Great things. Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being a part of the stream. These are all things, by the way, that are popping up because of what you were saying in chat. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yeah, Dash put a Discord link without the link at the end, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you. Good night to everyone. Listen, I always like to end my streams. Should we? Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. I'm gonna get going. I probably would raid someone, but I feel like we've already kind of passed that point where I'm gonna raid. Instead, what I'm gonna say is that a lot of people are going to bed. We'll raid in the future. Everybody, what's the WoW Deku Smash says? Did you get what you needed there? Did you get the link? Oh, you're talking about the arcade machine? Yeah. Friends, I always love to end this way. And so if this is the last stream of 2020, then I got to end it this way. You know, I've tagged on stay safe and healthy to this ending, but the fundamental ending that I have always ended with, that I feel, or just about always ended with, that I feel is quintessential to what I'm trying to do here, is a simple call, and it's something I try to live by as well. And it's as easy as do good and be well.